Okay. Is it working? I'm watching. I think. Okay, it's live on YouTube. Is it live on. Is it going live on Twitch? It's supposed to be live on Twitch, but it doesn't seem to. Unable to connect to Twitch. Okay. Warning, great different quality. Check encoder settings, bitrate is too high. Oh, okay. There it goes. We're live. Cool. Okay. So let me see if I can fucking get the chat to open on my goddamn phone. Because I'm going to try and... I'm going to try and use my phone for this. Okay, I can get to Twitch chat on my phone, but it's not okay with me viewing YouTube chat on my phone. So I'll just have to pop that out myself. Wow, we've got a lot of people in YouTube chat today. We've got 33 people jumping in immediately. Holy fuck, this is the biggest I've ever seen a stream go. And then we've got Twitch with 2 people. Okay, so it's New Year's Finest 2018 because it's still 2018 right now. Well, it's 2019 for you. You're in a different country. So I've got my crazy idiot. Wait, shit! I didn't unmute my desktop audio yet. Now they can hear you guys.
Oh fuck!
Hi, we've been having a conversation.
I've had 3 people sitting here. I had them muted because I was gonna do an intro. Then I didn't do an intro and forgot to unmute them.
Do a hellosies.
Oh,
it's probably for the best. We didn't say anything of any value.
I'm going to.
I swear I'm not crazy. I'm just talking to other people.
Shall we
Sticks.
start? Shall we begin?
Yes. So
Hold on. There's someone being added.
Queen of Dragons.
okay. So
Hello, Sticks.
It was a long time ago. That was on 787. There was somebody killed on
Oh,
that.
that's the noise.
Yes, that is the noise.
that's a lot of noise.
What's going on?
Wow, that's some New Year's noise, right?
Slowly, slowly lowering user volume.
Marcus,
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Sticks.
what my fucking New Year's volume is like. It's because it's in.
But now it's not crazy. So yeah, you're on a stream.
Listen when you're doing the exact opposite of it. Yeah, sure, Queen of Dragons.
See, that's what a proper New Year is supposed to sound like. But you know, people, family, friends.
When you have friends who live in the same area as you. Oh.
I'm
So I would probably subscribe
Okay.
to that situation.
So
gifts I've been given.
Now you can hear this shit and you can contribute when you're able to.
So,
YouTube able to hear us?
yes, YouTube and Twitch are able to hear us all.
Oh, someone just wished us a lot of luck in getting a whole fuck ton of racist cards.
We're probably going to because it's Cards Against Humanity.
I'm going to make my job not to play those.
So anyway, yeah, this is our yearly Cards Against Humanity game. After this, we might open up Tabletop Sim and play some stuff. We may not. Sorry, I just realized my microphone is a lot further than it usually is, and I'm going to apologize.
Why are you adding that? She's already in.
I don't know who the fuck Styx is.
I just said I'm adding Sticks.
I've just noticed. At least it didn't say it.
Okay.
God.
Now then, we're going to play Cards Against Humanity. We may fire up Tabletop Sim and play some card games there, and we're already starting. Cool.
Yeah,
Who's the cards are?
It's me.
Oh, it's me. I can't say it right now for reasons, but like.
Farewell, I go into exile.
Alright.
Most of us live with family. This is gonna get awkward.
When
Oh,
I
God.
pooped, what came out of my butt?
Is
Ah.
this the game? How do you play this?
You select a random statement at the bottom, and then you send that up. It's an answer to the question.
Oh, these are gonna be fun. I'm awkwardly trying to find a place to put YouTube chat.
Oh, I just I minimized the chat thing, brought my tab over to a certain amount.
Yeah, I can do that, but that would fuck up the stream.
Yeah, probably. So congrats. You're stuck in hell.
I mean, you can't just add it to specifically a instead of.
I would need to. There are things I could do that I didn't
It's
do.
too late.
Yes, it's far too late.
More than enough prep time.
We've clearly passed the point of return, but I guess let's keep going.
We're going
See
with
what
this.
happens.
Okay.
So what
The
did come out,
10,000
Steve?
Syrian refugees, the gays, the true meaning of Christmas, all this blood.
It was all this blood, wasn't it?
It's a miracle.
Yes.
The season is over. The miracles keep giving.
Well, I mean, the true meaning of Christmas is it's bullshit. Okay.
Oh, hey, there's actually people talking on the Twitch chat, which I can actually look at.
Okay. Now, Martin,
What is the cards?
You
What
are
is-
the guy who selects the winning.
Or the cards are.
Roger that.
So, traditionally, we read out the cards. Steve didn't because his dad was around.
He's in the basement now to watch the game.
I
That's fair, Sticks.
All I heard
Just-
was a jumble of different voices.
I'm in a room with like 4 strangers. No.
In a room with 4 strangers.
Now then.
I had trouble deciphering that, and it was in fucking English.
Now, here's the fun thing. I think I hear everything at the same volume.
Mm. So, Marcus, what do you have a date with?
Oh, that's
One of these is not like the other. The third one, that's just a word.
Well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I have a
I
date.
can't believe
going
you
an
did not
entire
put
day
food
without
on mine.
masturbating.
Bastards.
So, for the people on the stream, Partybot is, of course, Sean. Stick is Sticks. Caffeine Headaches and Hangovers is me. And my Steve and my Michael is Steve, also known as Michael. And Mr. Compassionate is Marcus.
Charades was ruined for me forever when my mom had to act out blank. Points like these that make me really excited because
I have too many good ones.
I
What's stream chat telling me to do? Nothing right now.
don't have the chat tell you what to do because
I stream in 720 in 720p Royal Phoenix because my computer doesn't output 1080. It outputs 16 by 9 or outputs 1600 by 900, and I have a shit computer.
Wow.
Yeah, I was leaning to that one too. Stream
Oh,
chat was right.
Jesus fucking God.
Yeah, oh, congrats, Sticks.
I didn't want to give that.
I was really hoping for the 4th one, largely because it was mine.
Of course it was.
Hold on just a moment. And I'm back. I am, in fact, looking at YouTube chat. It's just harder for me to look at YouTube chat, Admiral Ark.
I am, in fact, deliberately watching the YouTube chat. I'm ignoring the Twitch chat
Cool.
at this point.
Good, because I'm not able to look at both chats at once. I can have Twitch on my phone.
I could if I want to, but I don't, so I'm picking
He's
YouTube.
like, well,
I think my game
I'm
froze.
hoping it takes long enough.
Now then. 8 washed up celebrities living with... Ooh.
Or your card.
My fucking game froze. I hate everything.
I mean, Donald J. Trump is just another washed up celebrity.
that is true.
Yeah.
Living with having sex on top of a pizza. Living with that?
Shit, I used the wrong card! I meant to play Flightless Birds!
You fool! The
What
penguin does
you
not
is
have
one of
his
the
day.
penguins? Yes.
Living with penguins, ostriches, and emus.
I found
Yeah,
the
Kiwis, you
dodo.
fuck.
It's back.
Wait, the dodo is alive?
In this reality, maybe.
Restream does work for all chats. I just don't have the app downloaded. Actually, can I download the app? Let me see.
Probably not the time.
I mean, I've got it on my phone, and I've got
I'm
my
too
phone
busy
right here.
Cleaning up shop over here.
Right, science will never explain blank.
Jack and I are just sitting in the loser corner.
Oh man, there's one strong pick, but I don't know how many right-wing people vote.
I thought you just said one strong pig and you weren't going to elaborate.
Science will
everyone
never
does this.
explain destroying the evidence.
No.
Science will never explain liberals. Science will never explain rap music. Science will never explain how hot Orlando Bloom was in Lord of the Rings. Really, I think the choice is clear.
No.
Thank you.
It's a shame that is the stronger pick. God damn it.
I was enjoying destroying the evidence. Wow, that's out of context.
Bro, there are whisperings that the Vatican has a secret room devoted to blank. Pope's freaky tastes are.
I had that card fucking meant for me.
Oh, wait, I have the best one.
Which one? I have two really good ones here.
This is me.
Yeah, but they're both really good for you.
And I'm sorry if you hear me chewing and eating chocolate.
We can't hear you right now, so that's good.
God bless.
Phoenix.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go with this one.
But the flightless birds, a crucifixion, that's just the Vatican. That's just the
That's
church.
literally the entire Vatican.
A single
That's not
Mexican.
a room, that's the building.
Is the Mexican named Jesus?
Yes.
Lost.
Damn it.
I want crucifixion.
I am God, hear me roar.
Got lost in the Vatican
Honestly,
on a
the
shore.
crucifixion
Dead
should have.
now. That's his
it's not
tomb.
God, it's Jod.
Shut up.
Excellent. Now I am the god of this round.
I
You
am
will
the
appease
God.
me.
Ooh, I have some good one.
Good.
Very good.
They're all
Mr.
terrible, but they're all so
Joester.
good.
Very good.
Very good, Mr. Juster.
God.
Jesus.
Blowing my boyfriend so hard he shits.
That's me.
Oh,
That's
God.
me.
There's so many good ones. I gonna have
There
to
are
pick that one.
No real winners.
Mm.
Terrible.
Oh, why is the one at the end flashing? That's horrifying. I don't think I can pick the one at the
You were going to pick the violation of our most basic human rights.
Mine
Can,
is
it's a
at-
violation. It'll kill you.
At the top, you can turn off animated cards, so it will stop zooming.
Oh,
in.
thank God, because that was driving me insane. Now it won't let me confirm selection. Oh my God.
Re-click.
Dream is dying.
I am
Welcome to
re-clicking.
Cards Against Humanity Online, a glitchy piece of shit that hates
Yeah.
everyone who uses it.
I am repeatedly clicking confirm selection.
Oh,
Try refreshing.
oh, goody, it's doing this.
Can I refresh? Let's see if I
Yes,
can refresh.
sometimes you can refresh.
Sometimes hates you though, and by sometimes I
It's
mean
working. It's
It's
a Chris. It's a New Year's
enjoy
miracle.
your
It's a New
point,
Year's.
bastards.
New Year's is the true holiday for our group.
I am the card daddy. Legend tells of a princess who has been asleep for 1,000 years and
Ooh.
can only be woken by blank.
Oh, I don't want to play that card. That's bad.
I have
That's
very bad cards. I have
bad.
very bad cards.
I have
No.
some very good cards for this.
I've got
I
a
have a
fairly.
really tame. I have a really tame one, and then I just have like 4 awful ones.
I have.
Come on.
There's actually a few I should have picked. Oh well, it's too late. I've made my decision.
You know
You're
what?
right, Ed.
Oh, it's either this one
If he proposes a card to read, I'll
or
be like,
this
"Ah."
one, I think. Or maybe this one.
Throw flightless
Oh.
birds again.
Oh,
fuck.
the stakes are rising in this game. Frustration
That's
is getting
these
bigger.
stakes. Don't make me hungry, you son of a bitch.
Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger.
Oh,
I'm going with this one because I know
Oh.
Female characters.
This
He can-
princess may only be woken by menstrual rage.
She can only be woken by the inevitable heat death of the universe.
By a
Will
string
be. She is the new god.
strong female characters, or the inevitable head death of the universe. Of all.
There will only.
Damn it.
Menstrual ma-
It is a strong pick. I'm falling behind.
There was only one wrong answer, and it was
The
second
three of us
one.
are doing terribly.
Oh, we're in the loser corner. Zach and I.
Yeah, Marcus at least has a point.
He has something to his name.
I've really been playing all along. I'm very scared.
Ooh.
I hate you guys. I'm scared. I don't trust any of you.
Okay, so for Marcus, this one you'll have to pick one, then hit confirm, and then pick another, and then hit confirm.
That was some advanced shit, but I've got it sorted out now.
That's good to know. It's
You're
good to
really
know you
slow.
can make it, kid.
Ooh.
Sometimes you try clicking
You're gonna
one
go far,
and then the
kid.
second one, and then you submit the second one first, and it just ruins the entire plot you're going for.
Okay.
Cross.
Hmm. This
Like
is.
when you grant grandma the
Wanna come
bigger,
out?
blacker
Wanna-
dick, but you meant to put the biggest,
bite.
blackest
Well, not
dick
hard.
first.
Yes.
Oh wait,
Hmm.
In M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Bruce Willis discovers that Grave Robin had really been fisting all along.
Exactly.
He discovers that freaky, pan-dimensional sex with a demigod had been concealing a boner all along. He discovers that dining with cardboard cut out the cast of friends and had been drinking alone all along. I mean, that's true though. He discovers
That's not really a
that
secret, is it?
Balls all along. I had to pick that one. I had
Oh!
Ah,
But the economy really has been balls all along.
Okay,
Everyone
but that
knew
one's
that.
like way more real. This one, I know economy's involved, but that's like perfect.
I like that betrayal where you made him
Blank.
get his
It's a
hopes up.
trap.
Just let him in.
Okay.
We're just another couple coming.
Okay.
All right?
I'll just tell them you're down that way.
Yeah. Help yourself. What are you doing?
Thank you.
Easy choice.
I'm literally the only one upstairs.
So, Steve, do you have your hat tonight?
Ah, shit, I forgot.
Has anyone else noticed that the chat's been posting Steven, but they've been spelling it differently repeatedly?
Stefan.
Of
What?
course they have.
Why are they doing this?
There's Steven, Stefan,
I'm the only one who hasn't played.
Oh, spell. No, because clearly I have to spell it the best way.
Why are you making me? Why am I
Oh,
the
dear
target of
God.
this? What have I done other than fail?
Stephen. What time is it? It is 9:55 right now. Soup that is too
Alright.
hot. It's a trap. A man on the brink of orgasm. It's a trap.
I hate this.
A dwarf who won't leave you alone until you compare penis sizes.
It's like
It's a
D&D
trap.
character.
Or allow that?
That is some. If Birger ever finds another dwarf doing that, that dwarf dies for shaming
Go
his
away from
kind.
me.
Why would I ever make
No,
an NPC?
he dies for shaming his kind.
If he comes anywhere near Heath, I will kill him.
What the heck?
Licking things to claim them as your own. It's a trap. No, don't lick that crystal meth.
Did somebody go on?
I have a point. I'm no longer the biggest loser.
A girl.
A girl?
I don't know, maybe I'm a
Oh,
liar.
Jesus Christ.
Plan for world domination begins with 1 point.
No, I have. Shit, I guess these two are kind of the same, but also.
This is awful, but I'm gonna play it anyway.
Oh, which one? These are really good. Which one? No, this one because of who's.
My plan
You
for
always have to think about who's
domination begins with switching the Geico. With 6 goddamn hours of fucking diplomacy. With a brain tumor. With the gulags.
Well, I mean,
I
how
love
else are
that.
you going to get rid of those political dissenters?
That's
Tag
usually
yourself
how
on
it
the gulag.
ends.
Alright, but the true thing is some goddamn fucking diplomacy.
Hey, can I make a recommendation of someone? Never mind. Hold on.
I could go for the really sad one, but I can also go for the really stupid one.
Ooh, that's a really strong first pick.
Oh, that is powerful.
Oh,
There's 2 and 3 are really strong.
But there's one that's the strongest.
Marcus, were you sniffing glue?
Oh, I was sniffing glue.
After 4 platinum albums and 3 Grammys, it's time to get back to my roots, to what inspired me to make music in the first place. Some fucked up answer. Let's discover exactly how dark and demented I am. See,
Girl.
the real
Me too.
source of why I do my shit? Girl. $1 trillion.
gotta do it for the money, man.
Look, I started music for an AR-15 assault rifle.
He's a simple man.
Very specific goal.
Look. I began my entire artistic career with the sole purpose of announcing that I'm about to come.
It's
is a good choice.
it is the last sentence of every single song you write.
Pre.
The entire song is like a Weird Al Yankovic but for coming.
The bass drop is specifically peak orgasm.
Oh, I hate this. Only 2 things in life are certain: death and blank. I'm not a fan of what I'm sure.
I
I'm
should
about
have
to
saved the economy for this.
You really
No one
should.
has taxes.
Everyone do your Chewy ASMR. Oh, wrong mic. Fuck.
Now we can hear the crunch.
Good.
The crumb.
ASMR. Okay.
How dare you? Do not
Only
bring
two-
this into my house.
Sean,
two
one of
things in
your
life are
quotes has been
certain.
clipped, and I don't know which one it is.
What?
Someone on Twitch clipped one of your quotes.
Only 2 things in life are certain: death and a homoerotic volleyball montage. Death
Overlaid
and
on
some
what?
guy.
Okay, I
Death
need to.
And choose gypsies and homosexuals.
I've been messing with the volume settings repeatedly, and I put them too high.
Be careful, because I have the fucking
Oh,
like.
Suffer.
it's like the spoon. It's just too big.
Be careful. 'cause
Okay,
the
you know what?
password and shit is
You're
in
right.
fact listed in there.
That's more points.
And I think that they recorded me screaming that I'm about to come.
Probably. For my next
I hope
trick,
not.
I will pull blank out of blank.
I'm scared.
I like that new card. I will say, it's been... the loss of blank cards is not a huge deal.
Blank cards are pretty niche, but they're still nice to have.
Yeah,
mean,
they're
mine
nice.
are-
They're nice to customize things to the group, but they're not like the most necessary thing in the world.
So you make your own deck.
There used to be blank cards, which were just you'd type whatever you wanted, and that would be what the card was.
Of our own decks. We're not sure what happened to them.
The links are
they're still on
somewhere.
Podcast, probably.
For my next trick, I will pull Explaining How Vaginas Work out of Suicidal Thoughts. I feel like those were meant to be the other way around. I will pull a Japanese toaster you can fuck out of my collection of Japanese sex toys. That
Something
is...
you know that relates.
I
Yeah,
will pull
that's-
used
that's
panties
right,
out of
that's
a
not
mating
part of the
display. I'll pull assless chaps out of Oprah.
What is
And
that?
you get assless chaps. And you get assless chaps.
Enough, though.
Damn it.
Although chaps,
Just
by definition,
keep
are
fucking
assless.
getting them.
Yeah, the suicidal thoughts in the vagina is one that was meant to be the other way around.
If they
Romantic
had been the
candlelit
other way around, it would have been that.
Without,
Damn it.
I don't know. Yes.
So many doors. Oh, this one.
But slaughtering innocent civilians. A good snack. Female orgasm. Raw. And indescribable loneliness.
Oh my, indescribable loneliness.
Oh. But war crimes are the best first date.
I mean, you're right.
Yes! I'm out of the loser pit!
Joke's
I'm
on
still
you, you're
losing.
always
She's
there.
gonna like dump me for this, is she?
I felt.
Oh, good. There is somebody who's still losing more than me. That's a relief.
Oh no no no!
You're-
That was a player who literally.
I'm gonna
just
tell
won, so
Europe's
don't
on you,
worry.
Mitch.
Oh, damn.
Who's Joe Star Seinfeld? What?
Me.
Draco, I'm very happy you got to be introduced to the game that way.
Like face. Yeah.
Bring before me your offerings, peons.
Yeah, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it. I have to kill a lot of.
Oh wait,
goats,
shit, I need to
motherfucker.
choose.
Quite.
How is he getting off track on something he is actually straight?
Because I'm looking at the chat.
Good, strong gorilla.
Introducing extreme baseball. It's like baseball, but with dead birds everywhere.
That's just baseball.
That's
There's an
literally
unstoppable wave
baseball.
of fire ants.
Attica, no!
In honor of Partybot's fallen character.
It's got... the moment I saw ants, I knew what it was gonna be.
I'm afraid that's the whims of fate for you.
I think I set up the channel subscription thing that people can do on YouTube. And I believe that I put ants in there as an emoji. Let me test it.
Hello, is this Kate?
Howdy, Kate.
You're quiet.
Yes, it is there.
Is that a partner?
You're still pretty. I hear howdy, but you're far away. You're in the distance.
It'd be like
What the
that.
A distant howdy rings out.
Ant.
It's
How?
me, Kate. Howdy there.
You believe you hear a yee-haw somewhere in the distance.
Zach, how in the fuck did you do that?
How did I added ants to the channel's emojis? Sadly, YouTube requires people to pay a set amount that I can't do anything about to use them, but I can use ants.
You can summon your own ants.
I can summon ants into the YouTube chat now.
Ooh, this is.
Yeah.
That was a burn.
I thought that was one of the.
Really? You don't get high off the prunes I've been saving for you in my armpits?
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am your famous musician who sings about coming, and during sex, I like
Oh,
to
now I
think
get to
about-
play this.
This is like a continuation of your last thing.
I like to sing. I like to think about an outbreak of smallpox. I like to think about seeing my father cry.
Oh, thanks.
I like to think about making a pouty face. You know, give him a little of that blue steel before I give them a lot more. A vagina that leads to another dimension. Or Stephen Hawking talking dirty.
Damn
I
it!
like to see my
I
father
burned
cry.
Stephen Hawking talking dirty on that.
It was a good choice. I think I might have picked it.
God.
Oh, YouTube chat is just spamming ants now because there is a default ant emoji.
Yeah, I posted some earlier.
Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children blood. Santa now gives the bad
Ah,
children
a warning.
Fuck.
Santa now gives the bad children the Kool-Aid Man. Santa now
Oh,
gives
yeah.
the bad children an endless stream of diarrhea. Santa now gives the bad children the placenta. Santa now gives the bad children another shot of morphine.
They
Oh
do
my
better
God,
next
I hate every single one of these. They're all terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
ever do that again. Oh. Don't ever do that.
Excellent.
He just
I feel like it would be worse to get diarrhea than any of those.
What is Batman's guilty pleasure?
Kool-Aid Man. Breaks your house.
He gives you a pet Kool-Aid Man. It's full-sized.
Yeah, but that's not
You're
really the
required to
bad
take
children.
care of it for the next year, or he won't take it back. It breaks through all of the walls in your house. What's Batman's guilty pleasure? The World of Warcraft. No, seriously, the year after it released, crime in Gotham skyrocketed. Batman's guilty pleasure is living in a trash can. Batman's guilty pleasure is hobos.
he beats the shit out of him.
Batman's guilty pleasure is Batman. Batman's guilty pleasure is powerful thighs.
Yeah, boobs and thighs.
They're all so good.
Honestly, we know what it had to be.
No,
Yeah.
that was too good.
I'm not even going to blame you for that pick.
Come on, Batman would play World of Warcraft.
That was the correct pick.
I mean,
If it had been EverQuest and not Warcraft,
this field trip was completely ruined by Batman.
Wait for your card.
Oh my god, that's fine.
Being a dick to children, the Great Depression, boogers, casually suggesting a threesome, panda sex.
See, I think like 3 of these would make the field trip amazing.
It depends
I'm not
on
gonna
what
ask you-
grade the kids are in.
You're not wrong.
I gotta go with the boring one.
I would've said-
Congratulations, Mr. Joester.
Mr. Adjuster.
Joe
Holy
Seinfeld.
shit.
I've got too many good cards.
So do I, but I'm waiting for more pairs to start coming up, so I'm burning one.
Oh, I would have had a good one for this. How sad.
Should've,
Instead,
could've,
now read the
would've.
cards ours.
Nut up and read it.
They're not on the screen yet. I need you guys
The
to
black
deliver
card.
them.
You can start with the black card.
Yeah, honestly, I'm
Bring
going
them
with this
before
one.
me.
Well, Miss Merkel, read them out.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, actually, Odin, I probably should have played that one.
Never gonna get it. There's never any goddamn peace and quiet.
Hey, there's a weird one that's blue. What does that mean?
Let's go with this one.
Zach, on YouTube, there's like a
Sean, yes, I understand that my choices are being cast.
No, some guy just posted, "Are you a secret dragon?" and his thing is like blue. Jared Rogers.
Oh, are you a Oh, yes. I was given $2 and asked if I am a secret dragon. No.
Shit,
No, I'm
watch
not.
TFS.
Doing it in the butt.
Woo!
Thank you for the $2, Jared Rogers.
I spent
I
my
am
whole life
victorious.
working towards blank, only to have it ruined blank.
Hmm.
Ooh, 2 cards.
I like train.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. This is gonna be a tough choice. Spent my whole life working towards this, only to have it ruined by... Yeah.
No, I chose the wrong card. No.
I spent my whole life working towards a time travel paradox, but it was ruined by object permanence.
Goddamn babies.
I worked towards my genitals my whole life, only to have it ruined by farting and walking away. I tried to become a motherfucking sorcerer, but then Lady Gaga foiled my plots.
Her magic was too strong.
I worked so much.
Gamer, I believe if you do a custom donation, it should still give all the benefits on Discord.
And it was ruined by women voting. Suffrage, you ungodly thing. I tried to date only Asian women. It was ruined by a piñata full of scorpion. I thought it was an Asian woman. An easy mistake to make, of course.
I think that was the best, really.
That
Yeah.
I had another card that I wrote because I clicked the wrong one. I'm depressed. Dear Abby, I'm having some trouble with blank and would like your advice.
Fuck it. Since people keep telling me to play it, I'm gonna play it.
I hate this. I feel like I hate whatever you're about to put.
I could have used a much better one.
The ones like
I'm gonna deliberately dump a shit one in here to use that card up so I can get a better card later. It's the strategic decision. Because that way I get better cards later.
Dear Abby, I'm having some trouble with the Hamburglar and would like your... Abby, looking in the mirror, applying lipstick, whispering tonight, you will have sexy Tom Cruise. It's giving me a lot of trouble. I really like your advice. Dear Abby, I'm having some trouble with Lovejaw, and I would like you. Dear Abby, I'm having trouble with teaching a robot to love, and I would like your advice. And Abby is very expert. She's a robot lover. Dear Abby, I'm having some trouble with more elephants. And I would like your advice.
Oh.
that's real bad.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, man.
5
Sometimes you
and
only want a little bit of elephant
5 and
coat.
2 are giving me trouble.
There's really just more than you thought was there.
Exactly. Like, what am I gonna do with all of this?
What am I going to do with all this elephant cock?
In
The
the
buyer back
in
out
the
on me.
Disney Channel original movie, Hannah Montana struggles with blank for the first time.
Oh no. I hate this. Yeah, there's so many awful.
If I played my last card,
No.
Nah, that
Hannah
wasn't
Montana struggles with lockjaw for the first time. Hannah Montana struggles with the total collapse of the global financial system for the first time. No longer can she make money by being a children's pop star. Hannah Montana struggles with pumping out a baby every 9 months for the first time. Hannah Montana struggles with the pooping position for the first time. Hannah Montana struggles with holding down a child and farting all over him for the first time. Hannah Montana struggles with poorly timed Holocaust jokes for the first time.
Do you want my honest assessment of the first 4 cards?
Sure.
It's almost like a plot of a movie all on its own.
It really is.
I mean, you're right.
And it was all brought about by the 5th card.
Can't believe poorly timed Holocaust jokes collapse the economy.
Oh, by the way, fun fact.
She farted
I've
on the
just-
kid that made the joke.
I've decided to make this a bit more interesting. So now whenever I win, I'm going to eat a ghost pepper chip.
Oh, God. Of course
Just
you are.
one, you coward.
I could do a
Um,
handful, but I could also shit my brains out
I
tomorrow.
just
Do I
love
want
the mental image of this, so...
My uncle did that to my brother.
Honestly, if that was the wrong card, I was gonna pick another card, but I fucked up, so I'm glad that worked out in my favor.
I'm LeBron James, and when I'm not slamming dunks, I love blank.
Oh god.
Yes.
What does me as LeBron James? I love Keanu Reeves.
I mean, who doesn't?
Selling crack to children. Your parents are having right now. A cop who is also a dog.
I mean, that's valid. I am also very
God, I love
obsessed
Gun
with
Dog.
God damn it.
a
I was...
dog.
I cannot... Oh, I should have played that one.
Oh, this one's really good.
I just noticed the S in kills.
Good kills you.
Oh no, it's killsing me.
Oh no, I can have death.
Please, give me death. Sweat release.
S.
Oh, thank God. I was worried that was my card for a second.
What? Not Grandpa's ashes? You bastard.
You're so sensitive to me.
I hate this. Some of the best rappers in the game.
So
I mean,
what's...
you're not wrong.
So what's up there in heaven?
Whining like a little bitch. Vladimir Putin, some of the best rappers in the game, running out of cement or silence.
Guess there's just no one there.
Anyone can get
There is
there.
just a fuck ton of Putin. Putin everywhere.
Well, of
And
course, he's
God.
on the throne of God.
Vladimir Putin is Putin himself. I mean, God is Putin himself. I
I just heard you say the same
I need
thing
to-
over and over again.
need to leave. I really need to leave.
Brought to you by Bud Light.
Southern
Special
accent.
beer.
It could kills you, boy.
Oh shit, I just realized when the cards are, and since I still have chips and I haven't won yet, I'll just fucking eat one right now. See that crinkling? This is
Oh.
tacky haunted ghost pepper chip. No artificial ingredients.
So
Freaking hot.
to Sliff on Twitch, yes, I do stream RPG campaigns on here. We haven't had one lately. I think the last one we streamed was...
Eternal Dungeon.
No, the last one was the improv campaign that Sean ran,
Yeah,
which
I
is
forget.
why we have ants.
Yeah.
It's just been a bit. I
Wow.
haven't really been running anything lately. I want to get something going again.
We could put Colossus on there, but I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like I need consent of all the players, and
TD would not
yeah,
have fun.
exactly.
Yeah. I
The
don't know
point
if
is to
TD would
have
have fun with
the
that,
point
so
is to
I
have
would.
fun, and if streaming means someone doesn't have fun, then we don't stream.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think TD would have fun with that, though I would.
there is some regret with that chip. But let's do this.
You set up this challenge.
I know, and I love
Like,
it.
you literally
because this
didn't
gives
see
me
yourself.
dopamine. The official beer of Mom. The official beer of serfdom, because it's fucking water. The
Exactly.
official beer of the
There's people
patriarchy.
screaming downstairs.
The official beer of being a busy adult with many things to do. No, that's just fucking Jägermeister. The official
No,
beer
it's
of
many
bullshit.
important things to do because you can't get too drunk, but you still want to knock back several beers.
That almost convinced me, but that more so convinced me it's your card. Okay. I'm stuck between the genders, mom or the patriarchy.
All right.
It's a problem I
No,
have
I'm
every
just
day.
gonna.
Now,
Yes.
Sean, can you picture your mother surrounded by beer cans?
I can.
Cunt. I'm sending in the
Damn it!
patriarchy.
Why not mom?
Because I'm oppressed.
I'm gonna
Oppressed
oppress
by
you.
his mother.
I'm gonna fucking oppress you.
I'm about to be sending a very complicated reference to something, and the first person in the chat who gets this one I'll be proud of.
You get no prize. You just get his. You just get his prize.
You get a
That is a
single.
prize of its own.
Oh.
This is a terrible card.
That's
Oh,
some bullshit.
I hate this already. I drink to forget being black. I
Oh
drink
man,
to
there's some of
forget
these are really good.
pretending to care. I drink to forget alcoholism. I drink to forget synergistic management solutions. I drink to forget fellowship in Christ.
I mean,
So
drinking.
we all know what the obvious winner is.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
pretty
reference
easy.
to the
Drinking-
French book Le Petit Prince, written by Saint-Exupéry, in which there's a drunkard character who drinks to forget that he drinks because he's ashamed that he drinks.
Why do
You
I
don't
hurt
need to
all
be
over?
deep here. It's funny. Get over it. Take your win. Take
I'm
your
eating
W.
the chip
Why do the
now.
French have to ruin everything with pretentiousness?
God. Why do I hurt all over?
Yeah, I think I've only been through what? How many campaigns have we actually seen? Have we actually seen all the way through to the end?
Call
Justice
Call,
Hobos and
Monster of the Week.
Monster of the Week. That was it.
We played through that
No,
enough
no,
rounds
the
to
Eternal
know we
Dungeon
didn't
we
have-
saw.
Oh yeah, I guess we did kind of end the Eternal Dungeon. That one
Anime
was
campaign was a
bad though.
Shot. Anime campaign was a 2-shot, but it was like succinct.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know if I should count a one shot.
Now,
Why do I hurt all over? King Jong-un. I hurt all over because of Rising from the Grave. The Trail of Tears is what causes me to hurt all over. Tearing that ass
Jackson,
up
no.
like wrapping paper on Christmas morning is why I hurt all over. Huge biceps is why I hurt all over. Oh, there are three really good ones here.
I'm actually scared because I think one of mine's there.
Going for this.
Oh, fuck.
Enjoy the ship. Your captain speaking. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for ghost pepper chips. Sean is suffering.
This hurts, but it tastes so good.
Sean is has an all expense paid flight to Flavor Town. The flavor is pain. Or tripping balls. Prepare for #Jesus.
Prepare for Jesus.
A sad hand job. Prepare for getting fingered. Prepare for a cage.
Prepare for Adrian Brody.
I mean, 1 and 4 are the same.
I'm almost crying.
Don't you mean 1 and 5 are the same?
Yay!
Ah, sorry.
No, 3 and 4 are the same. I've got to mentally prepare myself. There's no way I will lose this one.
Ooh.
The worst part is that the ghost pepper extract stays in your saliva. And that means that after you've already swallowed it, it still burns, but now it's burning wherever your drool is. And since it makes you drool more, that only spreads it.
This
My
is a
tongue
hell
on
of your own
fire.
creation, Sean. I hope you know.
I love it so much. I missed these chips.
I am ready to receive you all at the same time.
I have no good choices. So.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just stated the facts. I'm just
Sure.
ready.
Don't worry, Marcus. I'll put my twins in your face, and you can gaze upon them with
I'm
your
just gonna
eyes.
burn some cards.
Excellent.
Before
Why
using
you
your
speaking
hand to
like
gently
this?
pick them.
Actually incorrect, that first one.
Oh. Yeah, according to the chat, the 2 things you can never prepare for are Nick Cage and ants.
Of course. I didn't even prepare the game with the ants. I made it up in the stream.
Ants just showed up. And then ants were just everywhere for a fucking month.
Oh, that sounds like some experience Rix has had. It's not.
Whose the cards are.
I am.
Okay.
Still in the distance.
Yeah. Alright. Fuck.
Just lean in real close, like sniff the microphone.
No, I don't want to do that.
I mean, I'm a dribbling mess right now.
What do the elves now fill their days with?
Where's a bottle of wine?
Yes! My second point!
So I guess
What?
second and fourth is just what happened in 40K.
Ladies and
It
gentlemen,
kind of is.
please answer me the only question I ask anymore. Why can't I sleep at night? Oh fuck, I'm the card czar. I also got you a chip.
I actually know why he can't sleep at night, so I'm gonna just put that.
It's the fucking Italians. It's a really cool hat. It's intimacy problems, yo. Adderall keeps me up all night.
It really does, though.
I'm not gonna address that 5th one.
Because they legitimately keep you up all night,
Damn it! I
translating
also
their
picked it,
strange
actually.
words.
That's why I picked it. I'm like, that's actually true. I'm using that one, but unfortunately,
Oh,
still.
what? Not Adderall? Bastards.
I wouldn't say that.
Check me out. I call this dance move blank.
Oh, it burns. It burns so good. And Sukal22, while you might be the 26th viewer, you're the 22nd Sukal I see. Zuckle? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I see you.
Oh boy. You've got
This
the
has been-
fun card sticks.
Yeah, if they stacked up their most powerful move.
That 3rd one.
Mhm.
That's 3 and 4 and 5.
call this dance move the American Dream. I just collapse on the floor and do nothing.
No, you murder all the and have all
And I think you've got stuff
live there.
down there, maybe.
I always thought the American Dream
I haven't
was
been down there at
No,
all.
the American Dream is that you kill your boss.
That
Yeah.
is- I always thought the American Dream was owning a plantation.
Or you go to your neighbor's house, kill them, and that's
No,
your
the-
house now.
The American Dream is making up weird nonsense words to justify you taking all of the land away from the people who own it. Blank. Bet you can't have just one.
I've got this.
Oh no. You know things are going to get bad when Sean says he's got this.
I'll just burn this.
Sean somehow got a blank card. Ghost pepper chips. Landmines. Bet you can't have just one. Two midgets shitting into a box. Bet you can't have just one. Literally, because there's two of them.
Or maybe it's the box.
Crippling debt. Bet you can't have just one. Tom Cruise. Bet you can't have just one. The
Scientology
flute.
hiding.
Bet you can't have just one. I
Scientology
think this
hiding.
one's gotta win.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close. I was the two midgets.
Of course you were.
This is a Russian roulette
I was-
on its own.
Okay, hold on.
Hmm.
Okay, introducing the amazing superhero sidekick duo that is Sean and Ghost Pepper Chip.
Ooh, wait, I got it. It's perfect. It's perfect. I got this. Shit.
Because in life, oh wait, no, they broke up.
I had too many good cards for this, and I hope I picked a decent set. Wow, Twitch chat guessed what I was going to pick before I finished playing them.
Someone check Twitch chat.
Gay sorcerer turns everything gay in a micro pig wearing a tiny raincoat and booties. Kanye West and words. And permanent orgasm face disorder, white privilege, and
Oh my god.
Mike Tyson.
Why is everything so racially charged today?
I gotta go with this because these are separate entities.
Yeah, that is
they
the best
got the
choice.
chip.
Oh, I thought, man, that was the perfect thing for the gay sorcerer,
Burns.
and it still lost.
I wasn't feeling the pig with the little booties. I'm
Mm.
sorry. Could have gone farther.
These chips are amazing, though.
I'm looking forward to this one.
I strongly recommend
I will
all of
pass.
the people in this chat room to
My
try
divine
checking out
judgment.
Packy.
I see one of the answers is just middle school.
Oh,
Stalin.
shit. Now you just brought back flashbacks of people dropping Axe body spray with the fucking sprayer taped down into my fucking locker over my head.
The Khan Tsar has decided that many of these are quite shit, but he will pick Stalin.
I mean, Gandhi has nukes, man.
He does.
Body spray.
Brings the gulags.
But so does Stalin.
Stalin has gulag and nuke.
He have
That is
gulag in
the
his
worst
name.
Russian accent I've ever done.
Do not worry about it, comrade.
Gook.
Do not worry, comrade. There is many problem here, but gulag is not one.
If we do this, party bot get very annoyed, and it will be good for us. Eh?
Party but being annoyed is of good for everyone.
I'm
Is
a
of good for
Russian,
communism.
motherfuckers.
It never feels
You just think about that before I start selecting people. Even though all of this is anonymous and I'll have no way of knowing, but I swear to God I'll pick someone other than you two.
So, I am very sorry. I'm very sorry, Dat Dab, though. We don't have ants on the Twitch chat because Twitch hasn't approved. Actually, wait, there is a Twitch extension. I think I need to do stuff for that, but I might be able to get ants on Twitch.
I guess here's how we have fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he had the best.
That was
It's
the
impossible to beat.
it really is.
It's too powerful.
Nothing can beat David Bowie and a tiger made of lightning.
Its power level is too high.
Big dick energy.
Wanna know what else is pretty big dick energy? A ghost pepper chip. And guess whose the cards are? When I am a billionaire.
Better Twitch TV, thank you. I was thinking it was called Twitch Plus or something.
A 20-meter statue to commemorate a three-way with my wife, who doesn't exist, and Shaquille O'Neal. To commemorate a big black dick slapping a racist old lady. Now, I mean, I'll fucking build a plaque for that. Coming deep inside my best bro. And Americanization. Oh, I'm so conflicted. 2 and 4 are pretty much the same thing at this point.
Don't you mean 1 and 2?
I mean, if my dick's in 2, I mean...
Wow, Steve. That...
You waste my big black time. You
You
bet.
waste American.
I've had that card since the beginning of the game.
Oh, of course you have.
Patiently waiting for a card to explode on.
I didn't even have to think for
I
that
love
one.
that. And Sukal, congrats for watching on both Twitch and YouTube. And I'm sorry about the web of lies.
That way you can receive us from both sides.
In the seventh circle of hell, sinners must endure. A little boy who won't shut the fuck up about dinosaurs for all of eternity. Dying alone and in pain for all eternity. Soft-kissing missionary sex for all of eternity. A marriage-destroying game of the resistance for all of eternity.
The Resistance is kind of like Secret Hitler, from what I know.
It won't let me pick Justin Bieber. Oh, there it is.
I have a problem with that last one, though, because he's Canadian and he's somehow in the US pack.
Well, yeah, because we like to use him as an argument for why Canada sucks. This season at Steppenwolf, Samuel Beckett's classic existential play, Waiting for Blank. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, I'm so conflicted. The funny part is I have milk, but it goes bad tomorrow. So it's already in that stage where it's like, I don't want to drink it.
This season at Steppenwolf, Samuel Beckett's classic existential play, Waiting for the Wi-Fi Password. Waiting for exactly what you'd expect. Waiting for the milkman.
I am.
Waiting for power. Waiting for consensual sex. Because, I mean, if you have it right now, it's not consensual.
Yeah.
Really, you're just waiting for exactly what you expect.
We're waiting for New Year's. Brr, 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 brr.
Burr, burr.
Hour and 20 left for us. Long past
Mitch.
negative some amount of hours for Marcus.
Mitch.
Yeah.
There's a dog right now, and I'm so happy.
Pet the dog.
They have a dog.
For me.
I'm so excited.
Is it Marcy or Marcy?
Why? Marcy's gonna be betrayed.
Oh, is this a separate dog?
This is a totally different dog because I'm at someone else's house.
It's a lot. This foreign dog.
Yeah, as Sliff Kitty has told you, Sean, you smell the milk, and if it doesn't smell sour yet, it's good, because that's a best sell-by date, not necessarily an expiration date.
Oh, I know.
If it doesn't
It's
smell like
just
it's gone, then it's not gone.
In
Thank you.
addition, I'm not looking at Twitch.
You're a
chat.
stranger with
Sorry,
battlefield
Twitch.
amputation.
I know you're not looking at Twitch chat. That's why I told you.
Hello.
Stranger
So
the
we've
Morgan.
currently
you're
got
so cute.
12 viewers on Twitch and 30 on YouTube. Wow.
No stranger to
Mom, get the camera.
emotions. A web of lies. I'm stranger not pulling out.
How else did you wind up with 5? That method totally works.
Don't worry, there's
The
trick
rhythm
that's
method.
next.
Yeah, 2 days max on milk. If bacon is unopened, it will last 6 weeks.
Oh, milk is good a week after its expiration date.
I mean, bacon is good just in general. It's fucking.
I mean, you're
bacon.
right. I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw one that was like dirt brown in this.
I
Refrigerator.
really want to get this on a tube lag.
God, what's that sound?
If I open the stream in multiple tabs, does it count as multiple viewers?
No, I believe it goes by
P.
Hey, doggy.
IP.
I just got cookie.
So Marcus, what's that sound? It's
Oh.
inappropriate yodeling.
It's inappropriate yodeling.
I
It
actually
means
Yes.
he's loyal.
A surprising amount of hair isn't even
Why?
a sound.
Hi,
I-
hello.
Oh
It's
no.
disqualified immediately.
This dog is so good. I love this dog. I love you, Rosie. You're so cute.
Oh, it's got to be one of these.
Oh, this is. Oh no.
It's one of these, and I don't know which
I'm
one it
picking this
is.
one. It's gonna be so good. If I don't win, I'm suing.
Okay, so I want to say things about mine, which is the alternate universe in
fuck.
which boxes store things inside of people.
Nah,
It's
that
like that
shit's
fucking
so lame.
couch
Oh,
pizza
fuck.
telephone thing from
No, but I saw a Christmas
Can we
image,
just
like
can we just
of
take a
boxes
second?
opening people for their presents.
I just
Yes.
realized
Ugh.
that I won the last round and now I'm the card czar, so I'm eating 2.
Hopefully that happens, Sliff. You need 3+ watchers average over a certain amount of hours streamed within 30 days.
Hey guys, want to try this awesome new game? It's called Establishing Dominance. It's gladiatorial combat, bro. It's touching a pug right on his penis.
no.
Don't.
It's giving
How
100.
dare you?
If I hear that phrase one more time, I'm gonna hurt someone.
110%.
I have one of those bosses.
What about 200%?
Why won't you
Come on,
just
man.
one
Try out fading away into nothingness. Oh,
Do you want to try out fading away?
I do. I really do.
The ghost pepper chips are already doing that for you.
I just ate 2.
Oh god. Yes! I'm actually competitive now. I'm making a comeback.
Fading away into nothingness. I was saving that card since the beginning of the damn game.
Fading away into
I'm
nothingness
aggressively
was the
crying.
winner there.
And now I'm fading away into nothingness on the scoreboard.
I sound too sad.
It's because you're a total disappointment, Sean.
Thank God I have tissues right here.
Someone died.
Yeah,
Six.
Archangel. I've got a boss who A, tells us to give 110%, B, argues that we should be more fair to the company, and C, tells us to come into work anyway if we're sick, because we'll feel better once we get... We don't feel that. You probably don't feel that sick. Why don't you come into work and just see how you're feeling?
Good move. Your wife scored there on the goal.
If you've ever watched the movie Matilda, he looks and acts like Danny DeVito's character in that movie.
Again.
One more time. One more time.
Military historians remember Alexander the Great for his brilliant use of blank against the Persians. For his brilliant use of men against the Persians. For his brilliant use of cuddling against the Persians. For his brilliant use of NBA superstar LeBron James against the Persians. Thus transforming all of war into a large-scale basketball match. For his brilliant use of being fabulous against the Persians. For his brilliant use of Pandora's vagina against the Persians. Just men.
I'm actually gonna duck out because I am tired as hell, but you guys have a good time.
All right. Have a good one.
See you around.
Bye.
That is one fewer competitor.
Yes. I think Six might be still in the game. She's just not going to be talking.
No, Styx just said that they're ducking out.
Because they're going to bed.
But they're still in the game.
Oh, no.
I assume they'll still be playing.
Send a quick message and tell them to hit leave game. Because otherwise we'll be stuck here.
Forever.
So now I'm looking at the Twitch chat. Now I'm looking at the YouTube chat. Next to the Twitch chat.
Nice.
I'm having full view. I am omnipotent. I'm in a lot of pain, but it's good pain.
The viewer count was initially at like 40 at a certain point because people were like, what's this? And then it went down because some people were like, oh, that's what this is.
It's just a bunch of assholes talking to each other.
There's still 30 on YouTube.
Yeah, and it's gone back up to 30 from like 20 something.
It's,
it's pretty good.
Yeah. This is probably the biggest stream I've done.
Dance till you're dead.
All right, tap dancing. Are seething with quiet resentment.
Hey man, why are you so gassy all the time? I hate everything.
Anchor.
I don't have anything for this.
Oh, it put something pretty good.
I'll just burn some stuff.
Whenever I'm like, oh, I've got something good for this, I look at everybody else's responses and go, God damn it, it's so much better.
Fuck it, we'll go with this.
With enough time and pressure, Ryan Gosling riding
in on a white horse
will turn into a ghoul. Genetically engineered super soldiers. My relationship stuff. Ooh.
None of these are very good.
No,
Some-
this is not a good. We don't have very good cards.
Yeah, all of these are bad.
I've
but
got
this one's
decent
the best of the
cards.
bad.
I've got decent cards, just not for that set.
I don't know. I think that the fetus one was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say that. That doesn't take time or pressure. That's just.
No,
Yeah, you
it's
could-
called make the beef jerky.
Yeah, you could eat it raw if you wanted to, but I think that you probably squishing it down a bit would make it more palatable.
I think this one's okay.
One guy offered to become another player.
Nah, that's fine.
I now sound like I've been hardcore crying.
Because you have just been eating
Hardcore.
so goddamn many ghost pepper chips.
You're right.
Damn it.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
I wasted Judge Judy judging everyone.
Again? Ow. Hello. Are you having problems? Allow me to help you. So you're having problems with daddy issues? Try bitches. Difficulties with prescription painkillers? Try a bowl of mayonnaise and human teeth.
I hate that.
Having problems with a mime having a stroke? Try my machete.
Okay, I think that one's gonna win.
Having a bad time with boxing up my feelings?
Hey, AJ.
Try something that looks like a box but turns out to be like
Oh no! God damn it!
That never appears.
I really want the human teeth or the crate.
I thought you were gonna go for the mime, honestly.
Nah, it's the box.
So many strong choices.
I had the teeth.
I like it.
Awful. That's a cursed card. I hate that.
I love it. It's horrible. Life for American Indians was changed forever when the white man introduced them to blank. Why did we use smallpox blankets earlier?
Used it twice.
God, I feel horrible for saying that.
Okay, speaking from a historical standpoint, we did in fact use
I know
smallpox
we
blankets
did,
earlier.
and that's the worst part.
Plus, from what I've assessed, most of the time when we have factually accurate things, they just kind of get written off.
Life for American Indians was forever changed when the white man introduced them to the Holy Bible. When the white man introduced them to the Three-Fifths Compromise. No, that was the... No, that was black people. A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. When the white man introduced them to masturbating. Because clearly they hadn't figured it out just yet.
Yes, the Puritans sure were going to teach them about that. You teach them to shame them.
This silence is making me worried.
None of the... I don't like any of them. So I'm going with this one.
No. Let me find a big one.
I didn't realize I had this one. That's missing.
What the...
Blasphemes and bubbles at the center of all infinity, whose names no lips dare speak aloud, and who gnaws hungrily in inconceivable unlighted chambers beyond time.
I think I know what's gonna win here.
Ashman.
Exactly.
Thank God.
What? I actually have the good answer.
The trash
Da-
man.
Of course it's Danny DeVito. Help, my son is blank.
Danny DeVito.
Help, my son is Danny DeVito. Oh, I have to use this one.
I feel like I've got you.
I look forward to answers.
Oh.
Oh man, they're all pretty strong.
Help, my son is winking at
I mean, there's two really good ones.
Help, my son's an effective condom.
I'm gonna pick this one just because I
Damn
love
it.
Is that how Eminem was born?
Yes.
The
He
fun part
is
about
his
that-
mom's spaghetti.
They never specified it was the same son.
That card.
Burns so good. Daddy more.
Oh no. I have the strongest answer, but it's not letting me confirm it. It's a nightmare. Okay, I'll refresh the page and hope it's still. Ah, and when you refresh the page, it destroys the answer you had highlighted. It was Danny DeVito again.
Oh.
Oh no, you can't. It was probably still saved there, so that meant that you just had to refresh.
Yeah, I did refresh, and it was.
Did you play Danny DeVito before?
I found Danny DeVito in my Kung Pao chicken.
So
What's up? I'm the I can't do that voice.
Just all blank cards and everyone posts Danny DeVito. I remember the time when we had just Dr. Bees was the winning answer for everything.
That was your winning answer.
It was my
You always picked
And
it.
I won the game. No. I played it, and I won with it.
Kate, you're tearing me apart.
We laugh.
In a world ravaged by Danny DeVito, our only solace is Danny DeVito.
I've reached a point where most of the chips ain't the big ones, so now I'm taking a few chips at a time. The only problem is they have more concentrated dust.
Well, I guess there's just two answers with similar outcomes.
In a world ravaged by a German-style board game where you invade Poland, our only solace is how amazing it is to be on mushrooms. In a world
What?
ravaged by Republicans, our only solace is getting really high. Our only solace. Well, in a world ravaged by being a virgin, still, our world, we are solaced by sex with animals.
Gotta lose it
In a
somehow.
world ravaged with
Oh.
peace, our only solace is moral ambiguity.
Ravaged by world peace. It's rampant. We can't stop it.
The defense industry that we've tied our entire economy to is collapsing. Yes.
Damn.
Come on, Becky, let me smash.
I guess it is pretty. That is a pretty strong choice. I can't deny.
What is George W. Bush thinking about right now?
His dad.
Too soon.
Exactly soon enough.
I actually really respect George H.W. Bush because he was a naval pilot.
Mm. And what is George W. Bush thinking about right now? Extremely tight jeans.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
He's thinking about the rapture. He's thinking about the porn set that Tabletop is filmed on. What?
Don't know what that means.
I'm assuming Tabletop is a thing.
I can look it up.
Are you a tabletop or a table bottom?
He's thinking about mutually assured destruction. God, does he just want to... God, did he just have to resist hitting that button while he was in office? Just ending it right now for everyone in the world. Keith, we don't know how long we're going to plan on streaming. We're going to plan on streaming till at least midnight for us.
I might before that.
I think Tabletop's a web series.
I assumed so. I just wasn't sure what it was about.
To race the Soviet Union to the moon, the Mexican government funneled millions of pesos in the research on blank.
Wow, these choices are all terrible.
Marcus, you've just got to get good at arguing your cards with the cards are.
Without accidentally letting on that it's your card, and you only have 1 point left to get.
You need to know.
Oh, I just got lucky. Amazing.
I'm up all night to this.
I know there was a... I can't remember what movie it was, but it was on Comedy Central, and I flipped over to it, and there was just a guy saying, if an erection lasts longer than if an erection lasts for more than 4 hours, get more girls. It's like... In actuality, you're super fucked.
What does happen?
Blood basically gets stuck there and you risk losing your dick. And extreme pain.
Well, at least you'll only have that problem like once then.
Well, yeah, because the blood needs to oxidate.
And death.
If it gets stuck in a certain place, it'll actually suffocate, and that'll cause necrosis if it's not treated.
Yep.
Which means the lack of oxygen in your bloodstream. I mean, it's like what they do with tourniquets. They actually advise that as a last-ditch effort thing when you're doing first aid, because you could very easily risk losing a limb that's completely unnecessary. So, realistically, you're not trying to save the limb by cutting off the flow of blood. You're trying to save the life at the cost of the limb if you cut off the blood flow. I don't know where most of that came from. I'm on fire.
You're the second choice?
No.
These are interesting. These are...
No!
Even if John wins this, he loses.
It's like that, what, I'm assuming like that Vine?
My eye is on fire.
That's like the #1 rule, you don't touch your eye when you touch peppers. There's like a restaurant in my airport that has that huge sign up there.
Ja, Shipsia. Извини. Yeah.
I would actually wonder if that sign's still there. I haven't been to the airport in forever.
I'm glad I can at least spread the pain to Archangel 150. Daddy liked the crunch.
Thank you.
No. I actually like Sliff Kitty's suggestion where we go card to card and everyone tries to make each one funny.
Tries to make what?
Slifkitty on
Okay.
Twitch posted, you go card to card and everyone has to try and make each one funny.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, but look, we all have to argue for each card.
Oh no.
If I still had the economy. This is good for Bitcoin.
Need to double down on Bitcoin.
Ghost pepper chips. I'm about to shit lava.
So, what is war good for?
What is it good for? The heart of a child.
No, it toughens them up.
It's good for a pyramid of severed heads. I need a skull throne. It's good for memes. Great for horse meat.
I mean, have you seen r/shitty technicals?
I'm going to corrupt the children. I just realized how far I'm in the lead.
Yeah.
And the Academy Award for blank goes to blank. The Academy Award for worst treatment of its user base goes to YouTube.
He says, streaming directly onto YouTube.
Yeah, but they don't treat me well.
I never said they had to. Like, it's just a dull burning, but it's because I keep consistently winning now.
Stop winning.
I can't. I'm too good.
I love how we're all at like 9 and 10, and then Sean's just at 16.
And it goes to like 19. I was like,
It goes to, yeah, it goes to 19. He's 3 points away from winning.
I just...
And the Academy Award for screaming like a maniac goes to a fat bald man from the internet. Not wrong. And the Academy Award for dead babies goes to radical Islamic terrorism. And the Academy Award for a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, and a biscuit mixer goes to former President George W. Box. Is this just a deck where everything is everything has something replaced with box?
Yeah, it's the one player who's got all the box-based cards.
Actually.
And the Academy Award for my sex life goes to a fleshlight.
Yeah, I got the box expansion pack.
I think the fleshlight.
No, the
Yes, I thought I had a pretty strong one, but that's pretty good. That's
I was
the first one was the strongest. 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, whatever.
Blank and acceptance.
And yeah, no, but like I was trying to, it's ghost pepper chips.
Ghost pepper chips and acceptance. No, ghost pepper chips are why you're grieving.
The 5 stages of Kataka: denial, anger, bargaining, shiny objects, acceptance.
Will trade corpse for thingy?
Yes.
No, I am Kadza. You will appease me. What will always get with?
I went horrible with it. I hope you'll be proud.
What is the one simple trick?
Well, the simplest trick will be $10 around the corner.
Oh, there's a few strong ones here.
So we know there are ways to do like multiple people joining into games, and I would be interested in doing that. But New Year's Finest is a sort of tradition of gaming with friends that we've been doing for we've been doing this for about 4 years now.
4 or 5, yeah.
4 or 5. I guess 5 since let's see, I got kicked out in 2014, so 5. Because we started it the New Year's before that.
What's it gonna be? What's gonna be unleashed?
The arrival of pizza does not get you laid.
Says you.
I mean, they did say they ordered extra sausage. Fake tits, the story of pictures of boobs.
Oh no. On the bright side, this actually helped me mow through a majority of my chip.
I can hear the crunch.
Oh, and to explain the kicked out comment, we met in high school. One of our buddies didn't make it to the end of high school because he got expelled.
I did not get expelled.
Come on, it'll make you look cool.
No. I got temporarily removed and put in an alternative school and taken to court.
Wow, how did that happen?
Long story and a lot of bullshit and a crazy soccer mom.
What you need to know is he did actually nothing wrong.
Well, I did something wrong, just nothing wrong enough to warrant what happened.
Well, guys,
I have done more things wrong than you have.
After months of practice with being marginalized, I think I'm ready to convert to Islam.
Dude.
You know, after dealing with Loki the trickster god, I'm ready for throwing grapes at a man until he loses touch with reality. After months of practice with an older woman who knows her way around the penis, I think I'm finally ready for having sex for the first time. After months of practice with a Chinese tourist who wants something very badly but cannot communicate it, I think I'm finally ready for the arrival of pizza.
I think there are dupes of a lot of these cards.
There are.
I'm very conflicted between 3 and 4, and since Twitch was bitching about it, I'ma have it as a vote. This is the excuse to give me a break from the chips. Okay, so the first number I see, I will actually be selecting, by the way.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess people just really want to hear the story of how I got kicked out of school.
Someone just said 2. 2, 3, 2. Thank God I don't have anything binding, because admittedly I want to pick 3. So
this is not a binding contract. He just wanted to see you type numbers.
I wanted you to work.
He was always going to pick what he wanted, but he just wanted to fuck you around.
He just wanted a break from the ghost pepper chips. Next from J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Blank.
You can't really bring up something like that and not expect people will want to know more.
Next from J.K. Rowling,
Oh, no.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of All My Friends Dying, the working title of Deathly Hallows. Harry Potter and the Chamber of a Falcon with a Cap on its Head.
Order of the Phoenix working title.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Many Bats.
What was the last movie?
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Bees?
That was a crossover movie.
I'm very tempted to pick Bees, but also Harry Potter and the Chamber of All My Friends Dying.
I thought I'd pretend you were the Bees.
I feel like if I choose Bees every time, I'm too predictable.
That's like me with the AIDS card. And I actually did.
Hoovering for show and tell, Zach. It wasn't Bees. Curveball.
What did you?
I've got a card that I really want to play, but also Steve would never pick it.
Do it. Pick it now. Don't be a pussy.
Go on, live like a windrammer as you fuck.
I've been the rival.
Oh,
Jesus,
no.
you bring God to show and tell every time.
What did you bring for show and tell? The arrival of pizza. Oh, that brings me back to school and how fucking depressing pizza day is.
It really was the worst.
No, it's worse
What
for
pizza
me.
day?
It's worse for me
It's-
because I don't even like pizza. So
It's
just
awful,
like, hey, we
but I
brought
think 3 was
pizza.
the best.
Hey, we brought
Wasn't
pizza,
even
and I'm
mine.
just sitting here like, fuck the. I hate pizza, but I love ghost pepper chips.
Ghost pepper pizza.
You are most likely to win this if you can rhyme this.
Yeah, I didn't have anything that would rhyme.
This is the closest I can make it.
Hmm. Well, you
Open
know
the
what? I'm gonna
doors.
take that not at all Christmas spirit. Pick something
Damn it,
sad.
Sean needs 1 point to win now.
God damn it, it was Sean.
Gotcha, bitch.
Your chip.
We regret to inform you that the office of blank has denied your request for blank.
Long. Okay, there it is.
This torture is almost over. There's only one downside, and there's still like an hour and a half before Tabletop Sim finishes downloading for some reason.
Oh shit, wait, do I have TTS downloaded?
Yeah,
Shit, I don't. It shouldn't take too long. I have fiber
Ending it
internet
there.
now.
It shouldn't take too long. 4.7 gigabytes.
Yeah, I have fiber internet now.
You fuck.
Okay, Google's doing something.
Yeah, what's the estimate on that?
Hello?
Michael, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. I can't click anything.
Well, it seems to be less finicky about reopening pages now.
The ghost pepper chips just spiked up for some reason.
Picked random things because I couldn't see.
Oh no.
Oh.
Damn it.
One. How do you feel?
Good.
He's too powerful.
Should we
Well-
open up the thing to players now and have it set for small things so we can do short bursts?
Sure. Let me just double check. Doodly doo. There should be a way that I can. There should be a way that I can bring viewers into a game.
I mean, considering it's probably showing the screen, and unless you hit the password,
I have a different. I don't have the link isn't viewable.
We could have it as an open forum quiz in which they try to guess the number that I'm thinking of. The closest 3 to. Wait, how many we got?
We have. Let's see.
I'll be right back while the exciting logistics is going.
The closest 5 get to join.
Closest 5. Maybe we should do some kind of trivia or something.
Trivia about what, though?
Fair.
Okay. So I'm thinking of a number. And fuck it. We'll take 2 from Twitch. We'll take 2 from
YouTube?
We'll take 2 from Twitch and YouTube. So get a type in, motherfuckers.
Now, is that 2 from Twitch and 2 from YouTube, or 2 from...
2 from Twitch, 2 from YouTube, and then we'll take 1 from Discord.
1 from Discord?
Send an @ or a PM directly to me. Oh, and the number goes 1 to 50.
Okay. We do not have Jackbox games, Sliff.
But none of us have it.
I mean, that said, only the person actually streaming needs to own the game. Yeah, Tabletop Sim should download in 10 minutes, so...
Tabletop Sim should download in about 1 hour and 16 minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start downloading and see if this fucks with the stream. It probably will.
I'm not sure if we're gonna do Tabletop Sim this.
I don't think so either.
I feel like I should have it downloaded.
Sean won't. Sean has another hour.
Why am I only seeing people posting on YouTube the number things, whereas the Twitch, they're arguing the logistics.
Right. So if anyone on Twitch wants to join in a game of Cards Against Humanity, just post a number. Just post a number. What was the number, Sean? 1 through 10?
50, I think.
1 through 50. Post a number 1 through 50, and we'll pick and we'll shoot PMs to the people who are closest.
Seems unnecessary. You're more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and download Tabletop Sim now, since Sean's gonna take, ages to.
That's just real Cards Against Humanity hours here.
By the way, someone just Jeopardy'd the fuck out of another person in the Twitch chat. Archangel was like 32 and Slip Kitty was like, yo, 33.
That's not Jeopardy.
The Price is Writing. Oh, correction. Allow me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, go do that.
So are we doing Price is Right rules, close as you can without going over?
Yeah. You get as close as you can without going over.
Alright, what we got going on? What's cooking?
We're looking into accepting a couple of viewers into the game real quick.
I like it.
Not into the call.
Don't have work. Anyway, so if you guys are ready, like, I've got 4 people, and I don't think anyone has sent me a PM via Twitch just yet.
You mean via Discord?
Yeah, Discord. No one sent me a PM to guess.
I don't know if everyone is in the Discord. People who are people who are there and are also in the Discord, I would say pick one or the other on where to send your message.
Though, I will say, if you aren't on the Discord, you could totally join it. Zach, how can they join it?
Why, Shawnathan, they can join with this link that I'm about to produce once I fucking find it. Where'd I put the fucking invite links? It's here
I'm
somewhere.
gonna post the links. I've got it. I've got it. Okay, so here's the link on Twitch, and here is the link on YouTube.
Which I may need to approve because YouTube can be fucking stingy with its fucking chat.
There you go, folks.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna let you post it on YouTube because it doesn't like you posting links.
I just posted it in the chat.
On the YouTube chat?
Yeah.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, it filtered it.
Damn. It was too filthy.
Ah, okay, here's why. It's not viewable on Top Chat, but it's viewable on
Live chat.
Live Chat. So I will add you as a mod because hopefully that will allow you to show up in Top Chat, because Top Chat filters out potential spam, and it counts any link as potential spam. No,
Yay,
it still
I'm a mod
doesn't
now.
it still doesn't view it.
Weird. Well, if you accidentally displayed your Discord join link.
I mean, I put Sean, the Discord
Yeah.
join link is in the description of every video I post.
Oh, never mind.
And in the
Put it
About
the
page.
description.
It's a public, it's not in the description of the stream because
Look
I
in
didn't
the
think
stream description.
no, it's not there, but it's in the About page of the channel and several other
Yeah.
places.
People are telling us to just play, so I'm gonna start selecting folks. Okay, so the following names: Davis Conrad, 39; Sukol, 35. These guys are from YouTube.
Cool.
Sliff, 33, and Dat Dabdoy, 12, with 42.
Okay.
Dat, you were actually the closest because the number was 47.
And YouTube does not seem to have a way for me to send a private message to someone
I don't know what your plan here was.
because
Yeah,
Twitch allows you to send private messages to users. So, Davis and Sukol?
yeah. Davis and Sukol and Davis and Sukol and Sliff Kitty and Dat Dabdo, 12.
Cool. I can send the messages to Sliff and Dat Dab really easily. Did anyone message you on Discord?
No. But we can just do it with 4. Let's resume play.
There's Dab. There you go. And I have the YouTube pages open. And have no way to send a message because YouTube removed private chats. Great.
Oh,
motherfucker.
What?
Max, he ended up messaging me, so he ended up getting it actually. So I'll just add him.
Cool. So I'm really sorry to people on YouTube. Okay, Sukol, you're on the Discord server. What's your username over there? Oh, there you are. Cool. I'll just send you a private message with this. But yeah. Yeah, I can only send the links on Discord and on Twitch because YouTube is a bag of dicks. Anyway, so once we've got the links have been sent, the password is NYF, all caps.
Oh shit.
I mean, the password's visible.
It is?
Yeah, you didn't set it to hide.
No, I did.
I didn't set it to hide. But people still need the link to join.
Yes.
Why would you be disallowed from joining the...
Anyway. The link has been sent to the people who won.
No, Max, you're allowed to join the call. I don't know why you wouldn't be. We know you.
Okay, so Dab has joined. Sorry, Sliff. Oh, and Sukul joined over on Twitch. Right. There you go.
Max?
And, I mean, the password is right there on screen. Although, I guess if you're opening another tab, it might not be visible.
Oh.
Hey, Max.
Okay. Max, just scroll up a little bit if you can see the prior chat stuff. There's the link. Click the link, then type the letters. That's it. They ain't numbered.
Cool. We got...
There's a weird tab on the side. Hold on.
Cool. So we're just waiting on Sukul. And we should be good.
I'm not doing
I'd say we're professionals, but we're not.
No, we really aren't. We're the exact opposite. In fact, this has nothing to do with my job.
Sukul's here.
Cool. We've got everyone?
Okay, interesting.
Oh, wait, no, we're waking
code,
up.
if provided, must be between 8 and 100 characters.
Oh, you don't need to do the identification code.
There is no tab to type the password.
You gotta go in first. You have to set your username and then hit...
And then a little window will show up with asking for the password.
There we go.
There we go. It's the big axolotl.
Perfect.
It's the big man on campus.
I do want it to be known that I am wearing a kilt right now, so.
Okay.
Nice. I'm wearing a suit. Because we call this... We started calling this New Year's Finest, and I think I'm the only person who keeps this tradition going. Because the original idea was that we were all going to put on our nicest clothing and then play a horrible game together.
All overestimated that I don't own anything nice.
You have the hat that you usually wear. I remember the first year I made Zach Beck rage quit because he put on a suit jacket and a nice dress shirt and a tie, but he didn't put on pants. But I was fancy enough to wear pants.
Oh boy.
And then after that, it was just Sean and me wearing mildly fancy to fancy clothes every year, and you wearing a hat.
So is everyone here?
I believe everyone is here.
Okay.
Probably.
Let's get going.
5. I'm removing the box expansion pack.
Removing the box.
Hold on, I'm trying to put on a really old button-up shirt from like 10 years ago.
Too late, motherfucker.
Oh
no.
Max, I'm sure you were watching the stream as I was torturing myself on live feed.
Yeah.
So while there is a chat in game, the people who run the Cards Against Humanity site no longer allow chat because he got some kind of threat that was enough for police to take seriously, which is why blank cards in chat are no longer allowed.
Okay, you pick.
Okay, loving you is easy because you're punching a congressman in the face. Loving you is easy because you're Gandalf. Loving you is easy because you're rich people.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Loving you is easy because you're passive-aggressive post-it notes. Loving you is easy because you're being awesome at sex. Loving you is easy because you're an oversized lollipop. Loving you is easy because you're literally math.
It's very hard to not love you.
Loving you is easy because you're how hot Orlando Bloom was in the Lord of the Rings.
Again.
That answer is
Turns.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, I think that one has to win.
I would argue meth could have won.
Could
Yeah,
have.
meth was pretty good.
Meth was good, but also how hot Orlando. You are how hot Orlando Bloom was in the Lord of the Rings.
I saw this upsetting video. Please retweet the hashtag stump ghost pepper chips.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Stop Sean from torturing himself.
Oh no. Well, I picked the wrong one. What are you gonna do?
Oh God.
I've done in my overdrive.
Hashtag stop German dungeon porn.
Stop being
Make German dungeon porn.
Science. This one's just a serious issue, so
That's too real.
We've gone past my stop multiple times, and he just keeps going.
It's gone too far.
I should really stop picking the too serious.
Stop science, flat Earth forever.
Science. Yeah, dog.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Oh, I'm rubbing my hands together.
I've got this one.
Oh, damn it. You always do. That's the problem. Even if I try to not pick your answer, I'll probably end up picking your answer by accident.
Good. Oh god, the Underground Railroad. Oh no.
Scientology.
God damn it, I am going to pick his answer too.
Damn it.
Fuck.
I burned the Underground Railroad on that.
Oh no.
How do you burn the Underground Railroad?
Was that not your answer?
No, do not burn the Underground Railroad, kids.
All of y'all can just pack up the bag now and get going.
The power in space to take chunks of dead hitchhiker wherever you go.
The third and the fourth one are just like
The power in space to take your fragile masculinity everywhere you go.
Yeah.
No,
I
vehicular.
argued against my own card there.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
Lactation.com/Kim Jong-un.
Spermwhales.com/powerful thighs.
Dickpics.com/horsemeat.
Sexualpeeing.com/white power.
Oh, that's a strong answer. God damn.
No, sunshineandrainbows.com.
Oh man, that's a powerful one.
Oh.
Oh god. Why?
It makes him feel happy inside.
Oh no.
What are you, Andrew?
Oh.
sprayed my drink everywhere.
That's rough.
Get fucked.
Yeah, fuck you.
Spilling your drink.
Idiot.
Who fucking
I think-
drinks things? I didn't just eat ghost
who
pepper chips to
drinks?
find out one of you motherfuckers has water.
I don't have water. It's Malibu.
Oh, sure.
Just straight.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Don't you know it's gay to have liquid in your mouth?
They said we couldn't put my machete inside of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
Direct action.
Of course, the Brit picked that.
Oh god, yeah, just murdering the queen.
That's the
It was
That-
me
that's
all along.
Well, she's been in power for just too long.
Well, I didn't pick it. That was my construction.
You chose it.
I did choose it. I did choose the thug life. I
God,
did
are
choose.
Go around with our guns pointed, with our guns held sideways, yelling "West Side." West
No,
Side of
just
what?
drink the gun
West
law.
of East Sussex, I suppose.
They have to hold the knives sideways because they can't have guns. There are strict gun control policies. I bet this man isn't even sensible enough to own an AK-47 with grenade launcher attachment. Jesus Christ.
Forgot the flashlight attachment. The
The
AR-15
flashlight
attachment.
You may as
Don't need
well
a
be-
flashlight attachment.
I have an AK-47 with underbarrel AR-15.
Oh, you need the AR-15 attachment for your AK-47.
Keith, I think you're right.
Prepare for
No,
hell,
Keith.
let mine
We're not going to hell in 6 different religions. We're going to hell in at least 10.
Joke's on you.
We made our own, and we're still going.
On the big war.
New hells have to be made for where we're going.
In a world ravaged by blank, our only solace is blank.
Oh no! I don't like what I put.
I do.
Me too.
I'm gonna
Or
love
we'll
what you
see.
put. Oh fuck, it's back.
You see, you have to save your father from the belly of the whale. That's what I'm going to go for.
No.
I may be able to.
In a world ravaged by disco fever, our only solace is auto-cannibalism. A world
Cool.
ravaged
I
by
can now watch.
bisexuality.
Damn it! I can almost watch both chats at the same time.
Now it's down to only 24. Possibly because it's... What time is it where you guys are?
11:37.
Yep.
Oh, it's not even midnight. That's crazy. It's like... it's almost 5 in the morning here.
Oh god. Well, disco fever had to win. I'm sorry.
I thought
Yeah.
an evil man in evil clothes and unfathomable stupidity was our way.
No.
I can almost
You'll
fit both
excuse me,
chats
Jen.
onto
I
my
have a
phone, but just barely can't. Maybe if I flip it sideways.
like a real OG gangster.
Oh my god. Just sideways like a real OG gangster.
Ah.
I had a date with having sex for the first time. It's an open invite.
Oh no!
I have a date with a pangender octopus who roams the cosmos in search of love, and his name is.
Invite.
I have a date with converting to Islam. Ooh, I'm not doing that joke. I have a date with being fabulous. Wait, correction. I have a date with being fabulous. I have a
God.
date with my genitals. And your weird brother. And a good, strong gorilla. I have a date with blowing my boyfriend so hard he shit.
some winners.
Really conflicted between blowing my boyfriend and my genital.
I'm sure that is a problem.
What's more important?
Somebody clip that.
I guess I'll make him happy.
Quick, somebody clip that.
Yeah. Please clip.
When Pharaoh remained unmoved, Moses called down a plague of blanks. They soon found out that, yes, blank rounds can kill you.
Nothing is safe. Nothing is sacred.
The amount of people who've actually died because they thought blank rounds were safe. Moses called down a plague of vomiting seafood and bleeding anally.
Not a good image.
Moses called down a plague of fellowship in Christ.
Probably, I guess.
Moses called down a plague of wanking into a pool of children's tears. Moses called down a plague of vigorous jazz hands.
It can't stop.
Moses called down a plague of flying sex snakes.
I have to admit, that's pretty strong.
Moses called down a plague of a weed elemental who gets everyone high, and slowly society collapsed.
Try turning the ground to water into that one.
Moses called down a plague of shitting in a wizard's spell book and jizzing in his hat.
Just onto that one wizard.
That's one way to kill the lich.
Moses called down a plague of spaghetti? Again?
My mom made extra.
Egypt was introduced to spaghetti. And
Moses had a really
left.
good time in Italy, and he wants everyone to experience it.
He wants the Olive Garden to be brought to everybody's front door.
Damn.
Ow.
Dead-end.
Drug
Oh no, the weed elemental would have been
high on
great.
spaghetti.
Oh my god. Can't wait to see some of these. But the weed elemental card would have been top notch for this one.
It really would have.
Drinking alone. God's the serious answer to this, because that's what was
I'm
the
high
answer.
on Jesus.
I'm high on heroin.
Video heroin.
I don't need drugs to get high. I'm
Or
high
as,
on heroin.
or as Twitch chat has just said, I'm high on the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
I just like how people were deliberately dropping God, heroin, Adderall, and drinking alone.
Update, I have actually managed to put onto my body a 10-year-old button-up shirt and a 5-year-old like suit coat. So there you go.
Update. I've actually realized that if I do in fact go to fuck myself with ghost pepper dust on my fingers, that will be
5 seconds later, pained screams echo through Sean's microphone.
3 is
Why is he doing
tempting.
it?
This appeals to my nerdiness, so that's the one that's gonna win.
That game of Catan was the last. With that game of Catan, the last bastion of goodwill in the universe sputtered out.
Does anyone remember how many syllables are in
575.
Thank you.
I don't have 5.
No, I don't have any ones with 5 syllables.
I have a bunch with 5, but nothing with 7. So I'm going to use a filler for 7.
I'm just throwing whatever I want to. This is for entertainment point.
Shit. I didn't use a 5 for the left. Wait. No, it's 4. Damn.
Damn it.
Card
Oh, I picked it in the wrong order. I totally had 5, 7.
I have
5.
noticed
I
that
picked the
people in
wrong
YouTube
order.
chat are asking for stuff to... I have noticed that people in YouTube chat are asking for things to be read aloud. We read most of them aloud.
Sometimes people have things where we can't.
Like family members walking by. Oh boy, we don't want a family member walking by and hearing what we're saying.
No, I think
7
if you
minutes
have,
to
like-
New Year's.
Real talk, I do kind of live in a place where I can say this shit.
Yeah, I think only if you're a coward. Like, if you're a real...
Oh
if you're a
god,
real
that's
OG,
so goddamn
I'll do this just for the fans.
Your mother walks past the room and you just look and stare at her in the eyes as you say out loud, like,
Soup that is too hot.
the baby that ruined
Worms. My vagina.
Funky fresh rhymes, being fat and stupid, not wearing pants.
Object permanence. Pretending to care. Inappropriate yodeling.
A PowerPoint presentation. Lumberjack fantasies. Synergistic management solutions.
Coat hanger abortions. A Hitachi magic wand. Wizard music.
A good Friday night. Voice.
Yes, that is the correct choice. Whoever made that has won.
Maybe she's born with it.
Got it.
So, make up a random story.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's 6 goddamn hours of fucking diplomacy.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's dead parents, Alfred.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's some guy.
Dude looks like a lady. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's white people.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's however much weed $20 can buy.
Yes,
Maybe it's binging and purging.
Maybe it's
Maybe
the
it's
milk
getting
man.
drugs off the street and into my body.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Mine is masterfully horrible.
Mine too.
I had one like last game that was pretty bad, but like I didn't want to play it because I still have a conscience.
Somehow.
Give into it.
No, you don't.
Legend tells of a princess who has been asleep for 1,000 years, and she can only be woken by the bombing of Nagasaki.
Ooh.
Not
She can
giving a
only
shit
be
about
woken.
her third world.
She can only be woken by the crazy
My
ball
daddy's
slapping.
belt.
By Daddy's belt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
How was that not Sean's card?
Because I had yeast, which is really highbrow.
Oh my god, she can only be woken by yeast.
What is George W. Bush thinking about right now?
At this moment.
Fresh.
Well, allow me to explain, young ones. Here's what former President Bush is currently thinking. When that last person sends in their goddamn
Mr. Joester.
Mr. Joester.
Do you understand?
He's thinking about some authentic Mexicans. Donald J. Trump.
What? The fuck is that noise? That's what
Oh
that
my
was.
God.
I'm sorry, everyone. I was looking up the lyrics to Auld Lang Syne, and of course, the fucking site decided to put the fucking New Year's countdown in autoplay live video, delayed by 30 seconds.
He's thinking about the Russians.
He's thinking about Trump.
Never yes, that was a burn. Just everywhere.
What are my parents hiding from me?
Oh, I wish I'd saved dead parents for me.
Yeah.
I think
the doppelgangers
no, that
have
was
taken
the
over.
winner at one point. What are my parents hiding from me? Dead parents. It's like they're hiding that you're adopted.
Oh wow.
God.
I was thinking that they're androids.
No, you're adopted.
You're adopted
Okay.
by androids.
Whoa.
Okay, now hold
Welcome
on.
to
I'm
the
pulling
future.
up timeanddate.com.
Okay.
But it has to load.
There we go.
It's a weird version
My
of Auld Lang
parents are
Syne.
hiding indescribable loneliness from me. My parents are hiding penis breath from me. My parents are hiding Darth Vader from me. They're hiding Cards Against Humanity from me. That makes sense.
They failed at that.
They're hiding the unstoppable tide of Islam from me. They're hiding dead babies from me.
I'm just
They're
tossing
hiding
this into the
that.
Discord chat for midnight.
And the gay sorcerer who turns everyone gay is what they're hiding.
Midnight,
Uh,
where I am.
I think they're hiding dead babies. There you go.
All of your aborted siblings.
Yeah. Did you run out of chips yet?
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no, and now you're the card czar.
No, no, it's about 45 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, so it is.
Oh boy.
Let's watch the clock once it hits.
I'm watching the clock.
The lyrics are in Discord if people want to sing along.
30 seconds. $20 seconds. 15 seconds. Oh shit, wait, hold on, I gotta get quick. 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everyone! Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of Auld Lang Syne. Happy
That's
New
done.
Year, everyone.
Yeah, Happy New Year. And enjoy New Hell Year.
Hell
being
year?
from YouTube chat, being 2 hours behind is fun.
Welcome to hell. Now let's find out what white people like, and it's my black ass.
Yes.
That's a good choice. White people like slaughtering innocent civilians. Send in the drones.
They like Lunchables.
Step 1, blank. Step 2, blank. Step 3, profit. Step 1, virgin birth. Step 2, crucifixion. Step 3, profit.
Oh, I thought I misread it. Dang it.
Oh no. Might make it worse, might make it better.
I can fucking hear the fireworks going off outside.
Some of those might be from my end.
No, they are all outside my house because I live in the middle of nowhere and people fucking love. I wonder if any of them are loud enough for both of us to hear. Step 1, genuine human connection. Step 2, chemical weapons. Step 3, profit. Step 1, strong female characters. Step 2, me time. Step 3, profit. Step 1, Italians. Step 2, hot people. Step 3, profit. Step 1, my collection of Japanese sex toys. Step 2, my only dating Asian women. Step 3, profit. Step 1, the card Neil Gaiman wrote, 3 elves at a time. Step 2, the gays. Step 3, profit. Step 1, actually getting shot for real. Step 2, dying alone in pain. Step 3, profit. It's not for you, but someone else is getting that life insurance. Step 1, my ugly face and bad personality. Step 2, $1 trillion. Step 3, profit.
Already profited.
Exactly. What's the best way to make a small fortune? Start with a large fortune and go to a casino.
Yeah.
Step 1, grandma. Step 2, former President George W. Bush. Step 3, profit. Bumped the microphone. Sorry, guys. I think I have to go with this one.
Good job, Sukal.
Once again, I'm the last person to get a point.
Oh, yep, you still have 0. R.I.P. Is whoever... No, you're in the call. You want to read the black card, dang it?
Tonight's top story, what you don't know about blank could kills you.
It could kill you,
It could
boy.
kills you, boy.
There we go.
Chainsaw for ants. Muttgrove, a flying robots that kill people.
What you don't know about things that kill people could.
Yeah.
What you don't know about chainsaw hands could kill you. I mean, seriously, don't use them on. They're terrible for soft tissue, and be fucking careful when you're using that they don't jam, or they will kill you.
What you don't know about tentacle porn. No.
Chainsaws are not the hot knife through butter people think they are.
It's more like a
It
slow
gets chunky in there.
series of knives through no butter.
Give me your stratagems.
It's like a butter knife going through wood.
I want to hear your 500 IQ.
Perfect. This is 10 billion IQ.
It's a twist.
His brilliant use of friendly fire.
Then military historians remember Alexander the Great for his brilliant use of spending 80 years in the Himalayas, becoming a master of dice rolling and resource allocation against the Persians.
Huh. Stream
Brilliant
you-
use of nunchucks
That's
moves.
odd. Twitch chat does not seem to want to continue. Does not seem to want to.
Friendly fire. I'm not
cycling
feeling
on.
it. Don't make enough sense. I'm a sensible guy. Oh, an M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. That's pretty strong. That's a strong contender. Solving problems with violence seems kind of implied by the situation. Penny Whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On is a reference so obscure I don't get.
It's when Bucephalus died.
Spectacular abs, possible.
He did.
Opposable thumbs. Opposable thumbs were involved. I'll grant you that. But I think that the first option is actually the strongest.
Beats out a Shyamalan.
He beats
Oh,
the-
you're right. Might have wanted to go for
Goes.
Shyamalan. Too late.
Shit goes.
We can hear the crunch.
No, I'm not eating them.
Can hear it in spirit.
Yeah. Mine are good. Oh, actually. And I'm on. Oh,
I've got two strong ones, but I'll have to pick one of the strong.
not good with that.
Just don't pick the
Wow.
one that's too strong.
What's going on here, everybody?
This is airing on Disney.
Damn, that was quick. You made a quick decision.
Cool, let's one again.
So I just.
Oh no!
Oh.
God, mine is bad too, if you think about it.
See you later, Archangel.
Doesn't make any sense.
Bye.
Michael the Archangel leaving us.
Happy New Year, Nick.
Out of memes.
Hey, TC, welcome to the chat room.
Hi. You might have joined a bit too late. I don't know how long this is going to be going.
Got him.
Nice.
The big axolotl on campus.
I have won the game.
Oh, you did it.
Shit, right, that one was only till 5.
Yeah.
We did it.
You did the thing.
I'm gonna leave the game now. I
On the
declare
host.
that we have finished playing Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, I do think 2 rounds was about right. I don't quite want to end.
Because one sure did last multiple hours.
It really did. That's what we get for setting it to 19 points.
I mean, that was also my subliminal hope.
Oh, what is the worst balanced edition of D&D? Gut instinct is to say 5e, because it's just...
Because he's wrong.
Balance isn't the issue with 5e. It's
I mean,
what
balance,
you're allowed
like,
to do.
there is some dumb shit in 5e. Like, for instance, I've ranted about this on numerous occasions. Did you know that the starter kits are too heavy for the backpacks they're supposed to come in? They are like twice the weight rating of the backpacks they are supposed to be given in.
You meant actually physically unbalanced in the real world.
They physically no, like, and like shit like this. But like, there's rules bits like this and a shit ton of stuff like that. That's just like, we just threw things that we thought sounded okay at the wall, and nobody told us to do otherwise.
Okay, but here's the thing. Have you ever heard about the older editions of the game and the shit that went on in those? Like the worst
Like you
balance.
die you die.
Yeah. You just die,
although
you
really the others were, the older editions were much more focused on active puzzle solving than they were on stats. So it's harder to so when stats and abilities are far less of a base component of the system, it's hard to call it less balanced because that wasn't what it was built around. Like, most of the puzzles in Tomb of Horrors are actual puzzles. Like, finding the secret entrance is not roll a check to find the secret entrance. It's know that this is a really fucking ancient lich and that the entrance you're looking at is way too obvious.
Well then.
Yeah, so I just kind of noticed the whole crease thing on the book. Did realize I just deleted that, but I erased that by mistake when I was doing the microphone coloring. You
just noticed that several years later.
Don't think you understand how often I looked back on that, because I made it a day in that day and was like, I'll come back to this, and I never had time to.
I mean, you didn't have to do it at all, so thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't thank me because I should have put in it, and it was meant to be a filler, and I never made something better.
You still did a really fucking good job, though.
I fucked up the crease. Just looking at it now, but I never paid attention to the bottom part of the book.
R.I.P.
Yeah, also the scribble words were bad.
On the whole, fifth, like, you know, which D&D edition is the most unbalanced version? I'm going to cheat and say Pathfinder.
No, Pathfinder is more balanced than 3.5.
Fuck you.
It's probably more balanced. See, I played 3.5 when I was a kid, and I don't remember anybody like no clipping through any game we ran. Whereas in the one I'm playing in Pathfinder right now, and there is literally a character who might as well have admin commands.
So one of the things is Pathfinder's like that because all of the official material is just easily available. Whereas with 3.5, it was serious availability of internet gaming resources. And also Wizards of the Coast fucking priced the expansion stuff out of a lot of people's reach. So with Pathfinder, going by all the material, even adding in all the material, if you take all of the Pathfinder stuff and all of the 3.5 stuff, the 3.5 stuff is going to get worse.
Probably, yeah.
That's how
at Pathfinder 2, which is
because 3.5 is where the muscle wizard comes from.
I'm gonna say 4th edition is probably the most unbalanced because that sure is the one everyone complains about universally.
Yeah, it wasn't complained about for balance reasons though. It was complained about for being just bad.
I just don't know what you're talking about. There was no 4th edition.
It's what was it?
3.5, and then they made 5.
I played loads of 4th edition, and I can speak from experience, or at least a good few months of it, over half a year. And I can say from experience, it is a very boring game. Because here's the thing: if somebody's like, "Oh, but it's like a war game," and I like war games and strategy. Yeah, I like strategy and war games as well. I like me some XCOM style squad-based tactics. That's all well and good. It's just that's not what I go to Dungeons and Dragons for.
Yeah.
4th edition is very much the core.
And I know there were some people who wanted to do. There were some people who said it was like D&D trying to be World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you look at the classes and one of them is like War Commander Man, you go, okay, I see what they're
the one really good idea.
My tablet's dying again.
The one really good idea 4th edition had though was the minion enemies that just die in one hit as long as you hit them. They're good cannon fodder that does some damage, and
basically what the slimes were.
Yeah, but we could theoretically have not. TC, don't trust a damn thing PJ tells you about RPGs, because PJ has literally played in one game, two games,
with the minions,
and they were both Pathfinder.
You could realistically retexture the minions as whatever you really feel like.
Exactly. The minions are just
to actually think about the stats for the individual enemies. You might feel a bit weird throwing a slime in there because there's
yeah, and it's there's weak. You can throw a bunch of weak enemies, but the idea of having, say, some kind of small-time mercenary boss and his band of raw recruits who are just going after you because they think it's going to be an easy job. That sounds like a good idea. Don't try 4E. And TC, you've played 3.5 and 5E. Try Dungeon World if you prefer 5E, because the people who I usually hear saying that 5E is better are people who want a more narrative-driven game, which you can have a lot better with something like Dungeon World, where it's built to be rules light and narrative focused and have actual differentiation in the characters. Whereas 5E, everyone kind of plays the same, not to the terrible extent that 4th E had it, but they do kind of play the same. There's not much differentiation between one fighter and the other. Whereas Dungeon World, different barbarians are going to be different barbarians.
Sort of. I wouldn't say that. Honestly, Dungeon World, the fighter. I have
the fighter.
Never really
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, like, I meant to say players.
Also,
Like,
Right.
the classes are about the same, but like a different class is a different class. But you're going to be using the same limited move pools and decide which ones you want, and maybe
Yes.
like 1 or 2 moves from a completely other skill.
yes.
Yeah, like,
And I feel like that I've always felt allows for more variety than 5e, which is just you've chosen to play this class. You
don't
get the
get
same
any
abilities as everyone else who plays this class.
Well, either
Multiclassing
choose
is
an ability
probably
point or a
pointless.
feat. You're gonna choose the ability point.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, did you want to be a ranger?
That's a good one.
You can. You really don't want to in 5e.
It's like, oh, I can be a Beastmaster? That sounds rad!
Where it's like,
yeah.
oh, Ranger doesn't get Animal Companion until 5th level and has to choose it over being actually useful in a fight? Maybe?
But in return, you can get one shit animal that will die the instant combat begins, and that almost never gets upgraded even till the end of the game. So you're like, at the end of the game, you go, oh wow, I can have like a level 2 monster. It can do like 1d8 damage.
And like, whereas like I do like with Pathfinder, one of the big things in it is like, if you're the GM, don't aim to play till 20th level. Aim to play to somewhere in between. You can play a high-leveled campaign, but don't aim to have a group go from 1 to 20.
I remember one time you were like, yeah, make a 5th level character. And I'm like, well, since I already know what direction I actually take the character instead of spitballing in that case, I'll build up and make something strong. Whereas, like, when you're like, okay, we're starting a new campaign, I'm like, fuck, this can go anywhere. Pathfinder,
Yeah, I mean, TC, they can act differently in a fight, but they're still basically the same character. Like,
Pathfinder is weird as shit, because it's just like...
Pathfinder has so many things I love about it and so many things I hate about it.
It's like a funnel for character creation, because you have all that fucking flat range of just where you can start, and you have to figure out what fucking point you're gonna take. Like, there's too much. I once bullshitted with Marcus, and I was like, I bet you there's a fucking industrious druid, like the exact opposite of your normal druid.
And then it's like, yeah, no, there's an urban druid who lives in the fucking sewers.
Industry. It's not industry. That's a big difference.
Let me...
The nature that coincides with the urban air, with cities.
I mean, Magic Missile does, like, very... Okay, so I will say there is some math involved in Pathfinder for Elemental. But
there's math involved in tabletop in general.
Yeah, and also you can avoid a
doesn't
good
hide
chunk
it.
of it by telling every barbarian you ever meet to not play a barbarian and play an unchained barbarian. Because the unchained classes are literally... What's the one thing this class was good at that we basically just kind of copied over from 3.5 but doesn't work anymore? For the rogue, it was, he's not really the best at sneaking or trap finding anymore. So they made the unchained rogue. And then for the barbarian, it was, well, he's good at this, but it requires full stat rechecks every time. So...
When the streams just evolved into random discussions about game systems, and there's still like 8 viewers on Twitch.
8 on Twitch and 27 on YouTube.
So, fun story about the Pathfinder game I am currently in. The DM's like, bring a level 10 character, which is already awful. And then he's like...
no,
yeah,
you don't
already
start with level 10. That's... Because the character creation to that is a slog when you have to do it all at once.
I'm gonna
I know. I had to collaborate with somebody.
I'm gonna do mouse doodles in the background, so add descriptions, just so I can syntax it. He has shit.
One of our characters is a head who is in an orb, and the orb makes other orbs. the only loot he ever wants, he's like, if there's any loot that's in the shape of an orb, I want it. Everything else you guys can keep. He floats. So the way that he started his character. Oh, by the way, the DM was like, by the way, also every single supplemental book is fair game.
Oh no,
That's
terrible.
That's
So
the
what
sign
you
of a
end up with-
clueless GM.
No, he's just insane. Like he knows. He just he doesn't care about the game devolving into madness. So he's like level 10, and with leveling, like by this point we're all level 13 with all the supplemental material, and then so we end up with the Ball Man, who has a stealth score so high that he can be in the open in front of your face, an inch away from your nose, and still be practically invisible. And you might be like, but Marcus, what about True Sight? No, it's real stealth. He can just stealth in the open in any territory. So he can be an inch away from your face, practically invisible, even if you have True Sight. And then he can shoot you over and over again, and you still can't see him because he has some random feat from the 5,000 different feats that you can get. That is like attacking an enemy does not does not let them see you. So he basically is no clipping through the game. Like whenever there's a problem, we go, Orb Man, fly over there and just shoot everything to death and be invincible the whole time. Because you can just move around and be invisible, and then he just does that. He just solos half the encounters.
I just made a drawing. I took some artistic liberty.
Dust. I quite enjoy that drawing, actually.
No, it's very good.
Oh, where's this drawing?
Stand.
It's in the Discord chat.
So Sean, I assume you just want me to put your drawings up now?
Just drawing guys are saying when I get bored. So keep talking.
Is that a fucking JoJo's reference?
I don't know, Mike. Did Zach put it up yet?
I'm about to.
But with biggest issue I always find with like just tabletop games and like character creation, it was brought up with like characters feeling the same and all that. Yeah. Concept of multi-classing and how in most games that doesn't work. Always be objectively worse if you multi-class. In like D&D, like 5e, you don't multi-class. If you multi-class, you're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, there are ways to do it. It's just usually a bad idea.
You can. There's some ways that it's smart to do it. But
like,
you're also shooting yourself in the foot for a while if you multi-class.
Yeah, and it's almost always I took 2 levels in Fighter to get Action Surge.
Oh yes, Liff. You're talking about Sir Barrington.
And I just want, honestly,
man,
the
Streamlabs
idea,
is really slow.
The best idea with character creation I have seen in like implementation is actually the system used in Windrose. But even then, for my opinion, that's too loose. But that's only because I don't understand how classes work yet. In like a couple weeks, I will. So like my opinion on it might change.
This is what Sean sent me.
But bites the dust.
I'm trying to... Fuck it. I can right-click center on screen.
The Queen has already touched that orb. Nanu?
God.
I actually made another one already, it's a little argument thing.
What?
Yeah, I'm that fast.
Sean is making these with a mouse and MS Paint.
1 arm's day later.
He's like a MS Paint wizard.
Yeah.
No, that's my multi-class.
He's just taking separate Bard levels, but they're in different colleges.
Whoa.
Or is MS Paint Wizard a prestige class?
MS Paint Wizard is a prestige class if you spend fucking how many years? 11 working on it?
11.
I'm very good at working with just a mouse. I've never used a tablet in my life.
Dear God.
I should honestly use my tablet more, but I should just draw more in general because high school fucked me.
Like a fucking man.
Use your wrist like a man, did you say?
Yeah.
I am using my wrist.
I wish there was just a download image button and I didn't have to open these in.
I need to use my wrist to do things. It's an important part of having hands.
It is. It's also a fun part of having hands.
Clip that.
It allows you to move them.
Yes, if I copy and replace, it just switches to the new image as long as Sean just leaves them as untitled. So that's the new one.
Yeah, I mean, this could, I think, honestly, the stream's losing steam.
Yeah, I mean, normally we'd switch to Tabletop Sim at this point, but Sean doesn't have it installed and it'll take ages to get ready.
I love the fact that though if people listen to this recording, it's just, oh cool, yeah, they're playing the game, and then just this at the end for no reason.
Yeah.
Listen,
so
YouTube is bullshit. Bullshit. Existence is bullshit. It's been a good year.
No, you're fucking wrong.
You're wrong because the Earth is still flat.
Man, the Earth can't be flat. How else would the lizard people live in the center?
You're right.
No, they live in the Queen.
What?
Gross.
I don't like that sentence.
They literally, they're piloting Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah.
It's why she won't die.
Like the movie Meet Dave.
No, that's a real conspiracy, by the way. You might be like, oh, I made that up. No, that's a real
No, I know.
I believe anything anyone says about a conspiracy exists
like
as a conspiracy.
It's like that one frog that embeds eggs into its own back, and then the little froglings hatch, and they just crawl out of her back holes.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Excuse
it's a
me?
real thing.
Oh, yeah, that's where that whole thing comes from. I was wondering why they kept having that. Like, they have that in Zelda games.
If I recall, it's called trypophobia.
Oh god,
It's the
fucking...
phobia of repeated patterns.
This again. It's not a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
Trypophobia is just the fear of it.
Okay.
I have trypophilia.
I bet you do.
I do. I like very repeating patterns.
Or that, or you like really small holes.
I mean, we're wandering in some dangerous
No.
territory, partner.
Don't clip that, Twitch.
Twitch has already clipped that.
It's no clipping.
Twitch has already touched that clip.
You were already...
Nani?
The clip students have turned against the clip master.
I'm not hearing the P at the end of that word.
You know what word?
You know.
He's saying clip master.
But yeah, I'm very good at making just very fast MS Paint drawings. You know, we actually used to have a game called Whisper Down the Lane that we would play.
Which,
And,
on the one hand, I really want to stream a game of Whisperer Down the Lane. On the other hand, streaming it would be very awkward logistically.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
We would all have to be recording our screen. Well, if we do a game of Whisper Down the Lane, it can't be streamed. It has to be deliberately made where we all record our screens and we submit the footage of us actually drawing alongside the other players, and then with that, we just amass it, finish up. Oh, I've downloaded Tabletop Sim.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, like, so what would basically be...
How many of us actually have Tabletop Sim?
I do.
Not
Let me
die.
check if it's installed. Although I really shouldn't play it. Let me see. Where are you?
Not playing it now, but like this is just a count for later, I guess, in case we do a not New Year's stream and I'm not at college.
Yup. We should totally do a Tabletop Sim stream. Like, maybe...
Right now, yeah. Admittedly, I would play the shit out of some poker.
I'm not a big fan of poker, and also you'd be able to see my hand.
No, I wouldn't. Do you think that I actually open up your stream and watch it?
No, but you could, and anyone in the game could.
We could go by trust, because you know how much I don't give a fuck. Or you could record it in advance, and then you could just make a cut compilation or some shit.
I mean, I could, but also I don't. That's more work than I want to do for playing a game of poker live.
I thought you were a Let's Play channel. This is bullshit. Where's the Minecraft?
Where is Minecraft?
5 years ago now, and dead where it belongs. Also a couple of months ago, and actually pretty fun hanging out with people on stream. But mostly 5 years ago and dead where it belongs.
Get with the times.
My computer wouldn't even run PUBG, even if I had interest in playing it.
Where's Rachel?
Yeah, no, we sure were supposed to end the stream.
We sure were. Alright, I'm just gonna call the stream now.
No, we have to keep the stream open until next New Year's.
And it don't stop coming.
We'll keep going.
Don't stop.
Let it die.
Alright, we'll see you all whenever we stream again. Hopefully the next thing I read will be sometime in the next couple of weeks. Who knows?
Next couple of days. Do you have any fancy announcements you want to put out?
Huh?
I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't. I thought you might be reminding me of something, but was like, no.
I mean, you could close this stream off with one more surprise read.
Fuck it. I'm closing this off with that thing Sean sent me around Christmas.
I think I pinned it.
Please tell. No, you didn't. So I've got to.
It's not that far.
Scroll up. I want to say it was after Ant.
I'm pinning it now. There it is.
Oh yeah, hey, Zach, just like
here we are. I scrolled past it. Okay. Rain.
Hey, Zach.
Should everyone be quiet now?
I'll let Steve ask his question first.
This isn't a question. This is more of a so this never happens again. If I ever like do something and you notice a mistake, fucking tell me right away.
I didn't notice it until people pointed it out to me 2 years later.
What did you tell him?
Yes.
2 years later.
2 years after I was told.
Thank God.
Either way.
Well, I'm sure you didn't make the same mistake again.
Let's close this out with a story written by Sean and read by me.
So should you mute everyone now? To make
No, let's leave in the stupid comments.
I could do the reading.
Rain.
Sure.
Just a sky crying for all the sorry sons of bitches in the city. And I don't ever stop around these parts. No, and it don't ever stop around these parts.
Well,
I try to keep dry as I step into the bar. Everyone else is hunching over the counter, desperate to claw for the next sip of the bartender's swill. They think it'll help them get away. Nothing helps you get out of this circus act, honestly. The show must go on. I go on past the bar. The bartender shoots me a funny look as I grab a seat across from the next client. First thing that caught me were her shoes. Crimson red. Likes of which can only make arterial spray blush. Her eyes caught me next. Surrounded by makeup so vibrant it replaces the sun on a sick day. Surrounding glistening green jewels. Any man would pay to see such a sight. And here I am, getting paid for it. Talk about a lucky break. I give her a napkin to wipe her nose. She's been crying and I'm about to hear why. Husband's been fooling around with the wrong crowd and it's taken a dark turn. The bozo thought he was a funny guy. After saying the wrong things at the wrong time, the gang decided to break his funny bone as compensation. Now they're making threats about a full car of these clowns showing up to mess up the place if they don't pay up. Told her to calm down. I've dealt with these jokers before. Think they're big shots until they wind up shot down. I walk out the door quickly, cash in hand with a target in sight. Getting in a taxi to go to the one place these contortionists can't bend their way out of you from. The circus ring. My name is Popo, the clown detective, and I have to wipe up the smudges in this city's makeup too damn much.
Welcome to Clown.
Welcome to Clown Noir. Fuck, it's Clown Noir again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love that again isn't what people are questioning. No, we were thinking of doing a fully serious podcast.
Mystery podcast.
A Clown Noir mystery podcast where everything is serious, it's just everyone is clowns and there's clown puns everywhere. And Sean literally just wrote the first episode.
The best part is I just kept adding all that circus imagery, and when you first read it, I was like, fuck, he's gonna pick up on it.
No, I picked up on it immediately. It was just...
Shit.
I just No, I picked up on it immediately. I just remembered, wait, we did this before.
Fuck, this is familiar. Huh. Let's see where he goes.
It took until I said Clown Noir out loud to realize that we'd talked about Clown Noir before.
No, welcome to Clown. Now we have to bid Clown farewell.
With a tip of the hat and a honk of our nose, we'll all pile in a single car and head home. Good night, everyone.
No, I drive it off a cliff.